Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, YouTube family. Welcome, my Facebook family. Facebook, y'all, if y'all joining on Facebook, please, if y'all enjoy the content, hit up my YouTube channel, Mizzle 14, and subscribe. Subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified for all my videos. That's how you do it if you enjoy it. And every now and then I was still going live to show you the thing on Facebook. So it's all about it. Hey, Brandy, what's going on? How you doing, love? How you been? And that's that. YouTube people, if y'all continue joining, welcome. Appreciate the love, all that stuff. When you come in, make sure you hit that like button when you come in. And share this out as well. You know, that's the only way people get better in the YouTube and get more exposures if y'all sharing out. All right, so I had put a couple of links. Y'all coming in, y'all see a couple of links that I put up. I put up the link to the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer, and you know the episode. Hey fam, hey CM, how you doing? You know the episode, the premiere is tonight. So we're gonna talk about the trailer because I didn't get to talk about it earlier, and we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer. And we're also going to talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer because that show is coming on this Saturday. And I can't wait for that because, you know, Love and Marriage Huntsville is like one of my favorite reality shows right now. So I love it and I have reviewing it. So that's that. If y'all haven't catch my Put a Ring on It review, I put the link on right now. I put the link up. So if y'all didn't watch it, please watch my Put a Ring on It review. It's my first pre-recorded review. The last two I did, the second one was on Instagram. So if y'all follow my Instagram, y'all will get the second episode review on Instagram. And my first episode was done on my live. I don't know, it was the last one, the following one before that. But so episode 3 is pre-recorded. It's up there. It's there, y'all. It's 30 minutes long, but hey, it's a lot of details. It's good. Like, Put a Ring on It is a good show, y'all. If y'all haven't watched it, please watch it. Oh, yes, see, I'm ready for Potomac 2. I'm ready. I'm ready that and get back to where it was last season. We're not gonna go back to that. We ain't still discussing that. It was a dark cloud. Hope they go back to the light shade of fun that we all know about Potomac is. It has that right formula. And I'm looking forward to that new girl, see how she fits in and stuff like that. So I'm ready. It's airs tonight, so y'all will get my review probably late. No, it won't be late night. Probably later on tonight or probably tomorrow. I'll upload it. All right. What else? And BET Encore. If y'all haven't watched my BET Encore review, I put it up there. Watch that. This last episode was too much arguing. It was too much arguing. It was aggravating. It was annoying. And it was good, but still, it was like, where's the singing? Where's the stuff? Where's the project we supposed to be looking forward to? We want to hear the drama. Yes, the drama is good, but let's hear the songs. Let's hear the sing. Let's do something. All that. It was too much arguing. All right. So what's going on? So let me catch a little break, and then we will go into shows update, and then we get into the topics, y'all. Shit, let me do this. Ooh, what up? All right. So let's share the update, shows update. Let's go on. Let me see, share screen. Can y'all see that? Hopefully I can. All right. All right, so let's jump into the show's update. So y'all know Davis McMahon is season 2. It's on right now. Come on Tuesdays. You know what? I forgot to put the day on that day of the week on that when it comes on. But Tuesdays is a good show. He's grown up now, so if you haven't watched it, please watch it. I don't review that show. I watch it for my own enjoyment, but I mention it because it is a good show, y'all. So y'all enjoy it. MTV True Life Crime Season 2 is airing on Tuesday. So the first episode will be this Tuesday. I think this week only will be a 3-episode, one each day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, of new episodes. And then every week from that, it will be just on Tuesdays. So True Life Crime, y'all know, I used to like that show, and it's glad it's back. It's basically talk about real life crimes that's happening that is basically like unsolvable. It's like what happened, what's going on, filling the details, filling the news, like what happened based on crimes that we saw on social media, on TV. And you got this guy cracking down on what really the tea is. If we can't find any more details or any clues of what happened to these people in the death. So if y'all enjoy ID channel, I used to love that channel too. I haven't watched it for a while. But you know, ID channel, ID Discovery, all that shows, when they had the crime shows, I used to love watching a lot because it gives you a lot of details. It's like, oh, right, why this, and stuff. So if you like to think and like to come up with stuff like that and follow crimes, it's coming back on MTV. So catch the new episodes this Tuesday on MTV. I think it's around 10 o'clock. All right, MTV Catfish Season 8 is on Tuesday. You know, I review that show, so y'all catch that. Real Housewives of Potomac, you know, it's aired today. So I think 8 o'clock on Bravo. So we're looking forward to that. And we're going to talk about the trailer right after I finish this. So we're going to go to that next. Sisters on BET is on Wednesdays. It's on BET Season 3. I'm catching up. I'm already on third season. I'm up to the part that Gary completed his surprise wedding. And the girlfriends is not here for it. It's like they would say, oh, what's going on? Nah. But at the end of the day, I agree with Danny says. It's like, it's Andy's choice. Because no matter what you say, she's still going to make her final decision. And she's still probably going to stick with him. So we can't make the decision for her. But, you know, Karen is upset. She said, you better say no. Just go and say no. And all that stuff. That's why I end up on acts. But, I think she's just saying no. We're gonna push back on this on stuff, but hospital hit on that show. Hospital hit on that show. Yes. Let me see. Yeah. So the sisters is like, okay. Oh, what hospital hit? Yeah, sisters. So it's good. It's okay, y'all. So I'm catching up on everything. I think I'm I'm caught up basically. All right, P-Valley, you know, it's airing this fall, and season 2 is in October and stars. So watch that, y'all. I will be reviewing that when it comes back. I didn't review season 1 because when do hit that full dramatic. Oh yes, okay. No. I think you saw my Instagram post when I post that. Yes. Calvin got knocked the hell out, and he did a whole pirouette spin to the floor. If y'all follow my Instagram, y'all, Mr. Grown, I posted a clip on that. And I was dying laughing. I said, you woke up to this guy, you pushed the guy, and then you got punched, and you did a whole pirouette spin into the ground. And got knocked the hell out. I said, boy, Calvin. And he get up. He said, hold up. Where you at? Go beat. You ain't beating nobody behind. You better beat that floor you was beating down. Sure, you better take a nap on that floor nights. Sure, that's what you was doing. You ain't gonna do nothing to that boy. That thing was funny as hell. I said, sit down, Calvin. You can't do nothing right. I mean, the only thing good at that is he bangs it out so good. That's all it is. So other than that, and he's a good guy. But other than that, ciao. Let me see. But that was funny, y'all. Grown Up Hip Hop Season 6 is on WeTV. It's on Thursdays. It's good. I just can't wait till TT confront Egypt. Because all these back and around dancing back and forth, I want her to confront Egypt. They have a sit down and see if they can make up, or they just say whatever, F you, say keep your name out your mouth and let's move forward. Because all these talk to other cast members about the drama that your cousin caused is something that you should go straight to the source. But I don't know why she don't go straight to the source yet. But and if they did, y'all, I probably didn't see this past Thursday. So if she did tell me they did meet up, and I will watch it because I didn't see it yet. But it's good, y'all. But I can't wait to the sit down because all this back and forth is getting annoying. Hey JW, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? All right, so BET presents the Encore. Y'all know I reviewed that show. I put the link on my recent review on that. That probably won't be on the show since Pep is an EP in the edits. Yes, right? It's messed up. It's like all these talk about the rumor and stuff like that. I want them to really sit down and confront each other. That would make us really want to be sitting down and watch that. That'll probably be one of the most rated episodes ever if we get to sit down. But like you said, it probably won't happen. It needs to be. Sure, you talk about this girl so much. Sure. And let me see. Since the Encore, I mean, next week episode, they're going to have their ex-members to come and watch their listening party. I was like, oh, it's good to see who come for each girl. I mean, Broken Promises, she said she's a creative director, so she's not part of none of the songs, so I don't know, nobody going to come for her, whatever. And if anybody, the only person I would think that would come for her was probably that, what's her name? Sabrina for Cheetah Girls? That's her name? Her real name? I think she was the only one who would come. What else? Aubrey, the only person I think that will come for her is Shannon. That's if Aubrey didn't leave, because see, like Pufferface Aubrey left the show. Oh, she didn't leave, but I think Shannon probably the only one who come for her, because nobody else rock with Pufferface Aubrey like that. Let me see. I have Pam. I mean, Kim and Keisha. Maybe Kim. Which one? Because I think one of them didn't show up in the Bad Boys reunion, so maybe she won't show up in this one. So I think Kim was the one who might show up and support. Keisha probably the one come. So correct me if I'm wrong. Who didn't show up in the Bad Boys reunion? It was Keisha, right? So Kim probably will only show up. Let me see. Mila. Sure. If I were Mila and I would come watch these girls in this show, I would sit in that front row, give them a death stare. I was eyeballing Mila and Irish to the death. I know she won't probably do that, but I was sitting right in the front, giving them the stare of their lifetime, watching and not making no word, not making no faces. This, I know they were like, why is she looking at me like that? I'll say, yeah, I'm coming to see if y'all can walk it. I see y'all making all that talk, yank on this show. I want to see y'all make it work. Sure, I would sit there right there and give them a whole freaking business. And right in that front row. Look at you. You saying you want to be a lead singer and you ain't doing nothing. Smoking out of freaking cigarettes all the damn time. They got their voices all squashed up. I would sit right in that front row. That camera would be on my face. I was making mad faces, keep staring at the two twins right there. Not twins. The two sisters. Right in the front row. Look at y'all. That was me if I was Mila, but I don't know Mila would do that, but I would do that, y'all. They would say, I can't have her sit in the front row. Can you put her in the back row? She doing too much. She's staring at me too much. I said, oh, well, yeah, I should have thought of that. Who else? Hey, Cola, what's up? Hey, sis, how you been? What else? Who else is on the thing? The Cherish twins. I mean, they was in a group with their other sisters. So I don't know if their sisters will come. Because I said, listen, child, I already had enough with these girls as my sister in real life. I don't want to come in the TV and watch them singing and making a fool of yourself. So I don't know if they will show up for their twins. The sisters go show up for their twins. But maybe not. And that's it. Let's move on from that, y'all. Let's see. Put a ring on it. Put a Ring on It season 2. It's on Fridays on OWN. Y'all know I reviewed that. I'll put the link of my recent review on that. So check that out. If y'all have not watched my review, Put a Ring on It's a good show. It's 3 couples who's going to a social experiment. Whether it's a social experiment and see if they are still fit for each other at this experiment. And experiment, they're going on dates and stuff like that to see these dates can help them put the insight of their own current relationship, or make them realize that the relationship they have right now is not the one to go, and let's cut our ties. So at the end of the social experiment, they're going to decide to put a ring on it or walk their separate ways. So it's good. And Wanda, if you listening, girl, you better run. Cause that Sean, baby, that boy exuded. His pores show control. Like he is ready to control her ass if she don't run away. It's like that emotions that he putting on her, that emotional baggage, child, and the looks that he be giving her. She's like scared to look at her eyes. And nah, you can't walk on eggshells with a man like that. Nah, he's pores. It's insecurity pores he has on, and it's showing badly. And I'm scared for her. Y'all tell me y'all feel the same way. Love at the Lockup. We will talk about that in this review. Love at the Lockup. It happened this Friday, so I'm going to talk about the last 2 episodes. We will talk about that today. Love It on Love It Hip Hop Atlanta Mondays. I did a live premiere last week with Auntie Momo and Sunil, bro, and it's on my channel, so follow that and watch that if you haven't. Married at First Sight Houston, season 13, so Lifetime on Wednesdays. We will talk about the cast update, the cast is special that aired this past Wednesday. So we'll talk about that today. And Family Fiance season. Oh, let me look that up. Hold up. Family of Fiance, y'all. It's the 2nd season. It's on OWN. It's come right after Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's on the same day, both on Saturdays. Love and Marriage Huntsville and the new season of Family Fiance was showing up. I do review Family Fiance and everything, and I enjoy it. It's basically couples who engage, but the family's not on board. So they sit and come in the house. They get a relationship expert, Tracy McMillan, and she helped them with 3 days in the process of doing activities and trying to get their family on the same page with them. And at the end of the 3 days, they ask their family will they get their blessings or not. And based on their decisions, the couple decided whether they choose their family or they would choose their fiance. And it's a lot of drama. They had different couples. They had lesbian couples, they had gay couples, they had straight couples. It's different thing, and they all had different problems, a different range of viewpoints and stuff, scenarios. So it's a good show, y'all. And the last but not least is Love and Marriage Huntsville season 3 on OWN. It's on Saturday, and we will talk about the trailer today. So, and stay tuned premiere for this Saturday. All right, let's stop that and stop that. Move that out. All right, stop sharing. All right, so I'm not gonna play the video of the trailer because YouTube be tripping sometimes. So I'll put the link up there. So if y'all didn't watch the trailer yet of Potomac, please watch that and get a chance, because tonight is the premiere of Real Housewives season 6 Potomac, y'all. All right, y'all. So while I'm talking about it, y'all give y'all the thing, and I'm gonna talk about the taglines of the ladies, and see how I feel about that. So let's go on the trailer. Oh yes, I was so ready for Huntsville, CM. You don't know the season, because a lot of stuff happened on social media. So it's airing out on this show. So we wanted to see if we're gonna get the answers. More than a time, probably won't get the answers, but we probably see if we're gonna get the answers or not. And also follow the social media world, because they be giving y'all. They have been giving, especially Martell and Melody. Those two, wow. Y'all. All right, let's jump right into it. So Real Housewives of Potomac. Wendy opened up. She was the opener of the show. They get a little background, whoever's speaking and stuff, and Wendy was that. And she said, never know who you could trust. I said, oh, okay. That's the standard of the season. So who can y'all trust? Y'all can't trust no one. So I guess after what happened last season, I guess everybody can't trust each other. I said, we'll see about that. He ended up going on a little trip, and he saw them in the pool with their handbells, dumbbells, all that stuff like that. I don't know what trip they're going to take this year, but, you know, they always have a standard trip. So they showed the clips of what their trip they was at. And Karen said, you know what? I should be free to show off. Basically, she said free to show her pubic hairs. But I guess she's saying about her body, because y'all don't know. If y'all were following Karen on social media, I don't know. I would say, Karen, you working out good because you got the body. Karen always had a body. But she was never showing it like that. But now she's showing it with her bikini, her bathing suits and stuff like that. Y'all follow her social media. She's posting up. She's showing off, y'all. You know, Ashley had her baby, her second baby boy. So I said, oh, all right. I can't stand Ashley, but whatever. She's melting down, let her tell two boys. It is and it is. So we got Mia, the new cast member, and Mia. I don't know who she connected with, because on the camera introduced, she said Mia is a boss. She's someone you could have a good long time with, whatever. So she said she's the boss, and she shared with Giselle. And I said, girl, don't everybody know? All right. He says, what's up? All right. Have Mia watched the show before, y'all? How she know Giselle is the last person to tell your personal business to? Giselle is the type of friend you need to keep her in surface level. Do not tell her anything about your past life. Do not tell her anything. She came on as a friend of Karen. Yes, okay. As a friend of Karen. But yeah, she tells Giselle something, a childhood experience that she's growing up in the foster system. I was like, oh no. That's not going to work out well, because if Giselle and Mia ever have a falling out, Giselle will use that against her and try to play her vulnerability where she grew in the foster care system. And, you know, that also a tough time for children growing up when their parents is not stable and then the system take them away and put them in the foster care system. And I said, why you tell that to Giselle? I mean, if you're friend of Karen, you talk to Karen, maybe she wanted to get good closer with Giselle, because, you know, the new cast member got to get good graces with each member. That's what I'm saying, right, G? That you can't tell her nothing. You can't even tell her what you use for soap when you take a shower. You need to keep her at surface level. Keep her say, oh yeah, you showed the show last night. Yes, if I haven't had a conversation with Giselle, it's all gonna be TV shows, social media, none of that. You will have nothing in my personal life, because you can't use nothing against me unless you want to make up your own stories. But you don't even know what I use for toothpaste. That's how much you will not get information out of me, Giselle. You won't know nothing. You won't even come to my house unless it's production that to make me have a event. Even then, I will event a space. You're not coming nowhere near in my personal life. Nah, girl. You won't know nothing. So she shared that she grew up in the foster care system to Giselle. All right. And I guess she had to sit down with her mom, and I guess she will have a talk, and her mom will give her details about what happened and so like that. Because she said, listen, we did the best that it can for you. And the best decision was maybe we was equipped or stable enough, or maybe the father left. She said, well, what do you think he couldn't do? Because the mom said he didn't do nothing. So left me by myself, and I probably couldn't equip to help raise you. Right? She won't know nothing. And I guess her mom said we did the best as we can. So I guess the best route at that time was to go in the foster care system. So I said, oh. Sometimes children will not understand that, but I guess when they get older, they will realize that. But even then, you're still young from your parents, right? But I would say Giselle, all people you would tell that to, no. Why not Karen? I would understand if she was a friend of Karen, she would say that to Karen. Maybe Karen knew that already, but whatever. So Ashley crying, she had a little scene with freaking, y'all know the name I won't say, her husband. And she said it's harder than she thought. Harder than what? What are you crying for? I don't know. That scene was throwing me off. Like, they say something about sex, and she was pregnant in her belly right there. So I said, she has a baby, so why she still pregnant right there? So she said something about sex, and he said, okay. And then she said, it's just harder than we thought. I said, what harder? Raising two boys? I mean, I guess that was the only thing she would say it was harder for, raising her kids. But that's that. But hope it's not towards Michael, because, I'm Yes. I don't know what the second baby boy name. I know Dean is the first baby boy name. The baby boy is Chester. So I guess she know what she doing. She making the money. She making gully money with the names like that. All right, so Karen and Ray still together, and Karen checked Ray's phone because he got a good morning handsome for somebody. So she snatched the phone. She said, "Good morning handsome. Let me find out. I will go to that chick, whoever that chick is. You better not mess with Ray." I said, "Girl, nobody want Ray. You better calm down, girl. Calm down." What people will do with Ray unless he got the money. I mean, that's the only way they would mess with him for. But nobody want Ray. What you? Nah. Oh, okay. Two boys in bad Chicago. Nah. Chester is forehead, Darby's hubby. Okay, all right. Call Chester. All right. I'll say, who want Ray, girl, Karen? I said, Karen, calm down. Nope, I guess whoever hitting him, good morning, handsome, is some freaking simpleton. But other than that, nobody want Ray but you. Okay. Unless they going at his pockets. Then I would say, girl, okay, we get it. You need to protect that money. Protect that money. Because y'all had money issues 2 seasons ago. So protect that money. All right? You better do that. Candace Boo. We know Candace doing her thing. She just dropped her new single, Drive Back. I listened to it on Apple Music. It is good. It's good. I gotta listen to it again because I gotta get into the words. But what I heard so far is it's a good song. It's not bad. I said, all right, Candace, you doing your thing, going to singing. I like to do it. And she was promoting the hell out of that song on Twitter. Y'all on Twitter, y'all follow Candace. She was promoting that song, Drive Back. So listen to it if y'all can. It's a good song. It's not bad. I said, all right. I see you remix and now Drive Back. I said, you doing something, Candace. You doing something. But what I don't like is that her husband is going to be her manager. I said, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. You was doing good. And your marriage so far seemed like it's stable. But missing him as a manager and your husband, he got his own restaurants he got to manage. I said, no, manage your restaurants. You're not managing this music over here. You're not managing nothing over here. Manage the restaurants. Manage the cooking business. Books, whatever you have. You're not managing no music over here. So, yes, right? Tomorrow is never a good mix. So Candace, boo-boo, don't do that. It seems like it's going to be a scene that he said, I take care of everything. And she said, oh, shut up. And he walked out and left the freaking, whatever the brunch they was having. I said, child, it's going to be the stress of managing you. It's like that. And you on this cast with these ladies? Child, that's not good. You should not mix that. Candace, if you listen, girl, I like you. Tell your husband he can't be your manager anymore. I mean, this sucks. Maybe that was the dinner table situation was about. Maybe she tell him, like, no, but this is too much. You just stay my husband and that's it. Because that's what I would have said. And then he be in his feelings. And I'll go back there and get him a little mew, pew, pew, little sex, a little there. He be calmed down. You buy my manager anymore. That's all you gonna be. Just be a husband. Yes, he will get that little motivation sex, and that's all that he will stay my husband. He won't be no manager anymore. He calmed down. All right, so Robin said that she felt undermotivated. But yeah, she said that's her way of keeping the majority of his time and attention on her. That could be maybe because they keep him focused on her. But then again, it's okay. But at the same time, having your husband as your manager is not a good thing. So keep that. You can still focus on your husband, but not as a manager. They're doing Candace. That's not good. And her mom said, good luck. Shout out to Jamie. That's me when she said that. I love when she said that. But good luck. She said, good luck with that. I said, Mama Dorothy telling you something. You better listen. You want her popping her little freaking head again? Shoot. Candace, listen to your mama. That's not good luck with that. Robin said she's unmotivated and unattractive. And I guess Juan said she's unattractive. I said, oh, he said that after he proposed to you last season and you was dropping out on her like a white girl dancing on the freaking screen and have no wisdom. Okay. She felt unmotivated, attractive. I said, and I'm going to read the taglines, y'all. But I said, oh, okay. And you hear Ron say, Robin, get up, do something, do this, do that. I said, well, you're unmotivated for a girl. You got the ring, so you should be happy. You should be over there Every morning you should be waking up happy. You got the ring, girl, so I don't know why you so freaking unmotivated all of a sudden. So you got your ring, you better be happy all of a sudden. You better go act right. Cause Chester go get your man. You better act right, girl. Chester's right around the corner. So you better wake up in the morning, act like you motivated with your man who just proposed to you last season. You better say, hey, y'all. They said, why, Robin, you so happy? Because I got my ring. Mind your business. I'm like, mind your business, all right? But now she's saying she's unattractive. I said, oh. That's what I say, right? That's what I say. When has she ever been motivated? I don't know, but seems like that's her angle this year with her Juan. He's like, it ain't Chester you gotta worry about. Sure, girl. She better work. She better be get enthusiastic real quick. Cause you know how people waiting for Juan. Sure. If Juan play for other team, everybody be waiting for him too. Sure. He's attractive little man. You better get up and do something, girl. Oh, Giselle, she's not whipping out. She's not with Jamal anymore. You know, all that stuff like that. And Cameron said she got dragged, let him in, it got dragged again. I said, oh, that's a lead to shade that there. I said, that's the truth though. You came on the season, that little hats of hers didn't last long either, right? That's what I say, embellish. Sure, you didn't embellish your life right now because you're unmotivated. So I don't know what's going on with you, girl. Yeah. Giselle, you came on this season. When we first met you, cheater, eater, pumpkin eater. That's what she said. So what made you think that we all thought it was going to work out this time? Nah, girl. He dragged you. You let him back in. Now he dragged you again. Now you're not together anymore because you said this panoramic, long distance stuff is not happening. And you can't be with him anymore. And now you crying. I said, oh, child. She still selling hats. I don't know if she still said that. Maybe she probably still does sell them. That's the only motivation she will have because you're not motivated in the house. Now, I didn't really look up the details of the drama between Wendy and her husband. So I want to see it on this show and see if it will play out and what's going to happen. But it's going to be some of her storyline this season with her husband. I said, oh, that's always a curse. That's always a curse. I mean, a handsome ass guy, Eddie, like that. That's a handsome guy. He's not ugly dude. Handsome guy. Nice chocolate man. And that's going to be your season for the second season. Usually, you wait till little season 4 or 5 when you in all that stuff before you have marriage troubles. Then you got a second season, girl. That's not good. That's not good. I know you won't pay up the loans, but it's the worth your marriage. So Eddie said he's unhappy. She said, "What? Are you unhappy? Are you not enjoying the home?" He said, "No." I said, "Oh, shoot. That's a harsh truth. That's a harsh truth." I know she felt gritty. I know her face dropped when he said no. I said, "Oh, girl, I got your face. I got your face. Pick it up, Wendy. Pick it up. Pick it up." He said no real quick. And then you know, Giselle. Oh, okay. She said it came from a lying blog that back. Oh, don't believe the hype. Okay. Because I was like, listen, that's something like how this happened. It didn't pace me that he will be unhappy or they had an unhappy marriage. I mean, you never know. It may be all glitz and glamour in the television, but you never know what's going on behind the scenes. But he did say that scene he's unhappy, so maybe she gotta bulk up and say, "Oh my God, my husband's unhappy. I can't let this go. I gotta do something better. And all that stuff like that." So maybe it's just that it's a breakdown in the relationship, and they gotta get back in their own track. So, because I said we can't have that. We can't have this reality TV curse like going on. They cheating on us like that. I said, not Eddie, right? So Giselle go talk to Ashley about the Eddie rumors. I said, oh, girl, leave it to Giselle to spread rumors around it, and Ashley go soak it up. Ashley just and Wendy don't get along like that, so any little messiness gonna happen, she gonna throw it on her face. So So Wendy said, listen, Giselle, keep my husband's name out your mouth, all right? Keep it out his mouth. Keep it out your mouth, girl. I'm not playing with you. I ain't gonna play with you, girl. All right? We probably gonna fight like last season, but I ain't playing with you. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do some damage here. All right? And Wendy said something that she will light someone up. I said, who she gonna light up? Because see, that was that same scene when she told Giselle to keep her husband name out her mouth. So maybe Giselle didn't stop keeping her husband out her mouth, and now she gonna light someone up. So we won't know what happened in that scene that made Wendy go pop off like that. Say, I gonna light someone up in here. I said, ooh, child. Girl, that speech you gave Monique last week, we hope it's not you this year. Girl. You gave Monique the blues by fighting. You better not fight yourself, girl. Jade towards Giselle and is toxic towards Wendy and Candace. Yeah, she is. Miserable girl. So we saw a scene that Robin went off on Mia, and Mia was giving her all the low eyes. She said, I said, roll out your eyes so hard, girl. You gonna get it stuck back in your head. What happened? What caused that scene? I would say, all right, we want to know the details because she was rolling her eyes heavy because Robin was going off. I would say, all right. You know, Cameron and Giselle is going to go at each other because, you know, Cameron let Giselle behind out in that reunion. So, you know, Giselle going to come back ready. Okay, you know that little clip they put on Twitter about, who said that? That Cameron said Giselle thing is burning. I said, ooh. That's not something to say to a female. Because that woman will spread far and wide. Her thing is itchy, yada, yada, yada down there. That's not good. And that was that scene. And that's the scene that Candace was not on. She didn't come to that dinner scene. And I guess people say that Candace feel like Robin think that Candace is faking it. Fake it sick that she won't show up. I said, whatever. We see what's going on. But Cameron and Giselle will give each other the blues this season. We'll see about that. And yeah, I know this thing, this infamous scene about Mia threw salad something at Candace and Candace threw it back at Mia. Now, you know how people feel about last season. You know, it's funny that people still liking tweets of last season on Twitter when I was posting and stuff. I said, oh, y'all still liking that tweets? I said, gosh, we put something along. Like, we in the new season, y'all. Liking that still old tweets? Oh, for real, right? Sure got a giraffe neck. For real. Just a miserable girl. She miserable. And so, you know, everybody quick to blame Candace on that scene. I said, first of all, Mia threw salad for Candace first, and then Candace retaliated back. We don't know the details of what happened, what made Mia want to throw the salad, and then she threw a salad and walked away. I said, girl, you gonna throw a salad, stand on your stance. Like, you gonna throw something and walk away. It's like, you didn't want no, you want salad? I mean, she gonna throw salads back, girl. It's like, salad and walk away. You don't just throw salad and walk away. No, stand in it. It's salad. It's not gonna hurt you. Sure, you threw salad, just get salad thrown back at you, girl. So Candace threw salad and then hit her back, whatever, because she walked away. And everybody blamed Candace for that. I said, gosh, we don't even know. It's like we don't even know what the details. We saw that Mia threw it first, so why you gonna blame Candace? But it is what it is, y'all. We want the details for that. I guess we can't wait for that scene. It seems like that's the same scene that Wendy was popping off to Giselle. So I don't know. That's gonna be an infamous scene right there, y'all. All right, so let me go to my phone, y'all, and do this taglines. I know many of y'all heard the taglines already. So let's do taglines. All right. Giselle said, the secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade. That's her sticks, huh? Her prettiness. Because you light skin with green eyes. That's what you're sticking on it. And you staying in the shade. That's another way to say you're like a mean girl. Pretty mean girl. That's what you're saying. I said, girl, Giselle, you keep it up. You keep it up. Because if they put a hood chick on this show, yes, right? I tell you about you didn't stop. Yes. If they put a hood chick on the show, your pretty face will get cut in two different directions. You'll be forever blessed. All right. And her tagline will be, I got cut in my face, but I'll always go stay in the shade. I say, yes, you will not come to the light. You will not come to the light at all. You will not come to the light. Now you're going to stay in the shade forever because you got cut in your face and you forever blessed. And y'all know what I mean. Whoop, whoop. Sure. You need some Jesus in your life and you'll be every grain in your face. All right, you keep it up, girl. Keep it up. Pretty face, stay in the shade. Okay, all right, you mean girl ass as it is. You get cut 2 directions. Then you will stay in the shade. All right. Mia said, if you want to pop off, I'd be happy to get you adjusted. Oh, okay. We'll see what Mia's angle is. Mia angle says she gonna get the girls together. Pop off if you want to. Pop off. Pop off. Pop off. Pop off. She will be a Tanisha. That's what she gonna say. If you pop off, I get you adjusted. So that's her angle is. Oh, I like Mia. All right. Seems like Mia gonna come on hot on us, y'all. She gonna come on hot. We'll see how that goes. Mia owns, yes, she says get a business because Karen says she's a boss. So she owns Massage Envy. Oh, that's a serious name. Massage Envy. So I get a massage and you get jealous of me? You get envious of me if I get a massage? I get massage every day. You be envious of me. All right, I like that name. All right, Mia. Go ahead with your Massage Envy. Hope it's good. So Robin said, y'all, I might keep you waiting, but trust me, I'm worth it. I said, Robin, we not mad you keeping us waiting. It is what it is. Robin, we wait till 5 years before you get proposed again. We go wait another 5 years to get ready. We not mad. We are not mad at all. You keep waiting. We don't need that. We don't need you to keep you don't need us to tell us that you're worth it. We want you to stay where you at, stay stagnant. We okay with that because we're not clocking for you. We're not clocking for you, Robin. So stay keeping us waiting. We are not mad, boo-boo. We'll wait another season to get you to get ready, and we all fine with that. I said, okay, all right, Robin. You married. It took us 5 seasons, 5 years to get proposed again. So you keep us waiting. We fine. We are nobody pressed. Nobody's pressed that you kept us waiting. So you keep on waiting, and we keep watching everybody else. And they say, oh, that's Robin, y'all. We're just gonna say that's just Robin. Just Robin, y'all. So we keep us waiting. We fine. Ashley said the only thing messier than 2 boys is me. You've been messy, so we understand that. You said nothing but a word. We already know you was messy since you came in the scene. So you didn't need that tagline at all. We already know you messy, so you just told her your own self. So everybody know she said she's messy. She said in her tagline, okay? So we know she's going to be messy this season. Even with her 2 boys. She got her babies. She popped them out. So she's still going to be messy, all right? We already know that. It was no freaking name, no brainer that she said that, all right? Candace said, my blessings are many and my patience is none. I mean, you hire your husband as a manager, so I guess your patience will be none at all right now. Your blessings are many, yes. You got music going on. You acting on Family Reunion on Netflix. You got this show. So you doing your things. Yes. It's blessings is many. Yes. Your patience is none. You got the time for it. You got time for it. We get it. You're a businesswoman. Okay, we got it. Dr. Wendy said, this professor doesn't just grade on the curve, she sets the curve. Okay, we get it. Set the curve all you want. Set a curve. Yes, you better set a curve. Staple your blueprint in the show right now. Set the curve. You don't just grade. You go set it. Yes, be a trendsetter. Yes, you get it. Get it together. Get this graded together. Set the curve. Set it. Karen said, the grand dame can never be duplicated, imitated, or intimidated. All right. Grand dame. You know, Karen's something else, y'all. She said she can never be duplicated, imitated, or intimidated. She used to knock off Missy. All right. You can't duplicate grand dame. She'll get you all confused. You won't know where to go. You can't duplicate her. She'll get you all confused. All right? So she want me this way. She next minute this way. She next minute this way. We hate her. We don't like her. We love her. We hate her. It's all mixed of confusions. Y'all got it? You saw that? It's confusion. So you can't duplicate a Karen. You can't duplicate the Grand Dame because she'll get you all confused. All right? You can't duplicate her. She's good. She's good. She said you can't intimidate her either. You can't scare her or imitate her or duplicate her. We can't have two Grand Dames in the season, y'all. We can't. Can't at all. All right. That was the Real Housewives of Potomac trailer, y'all. That's all that happened. And it premieres tonight, Sunday. So watch that. I will review on that. So stay tuned for my review. And we get on to that premiere. You know, Potomac was my favorite Housewives show because that's the only one I watch. And I will watch Atlanta when it come back because I don't want to know the tea between that and Portia Simon. But Potomac is the only Housewives show I watch right now. I'll try to get to New York. I try to get into Beverly Hills, all that other stuff. I couldn't get into those. So, but I do listen to my favorite YouTubers' reviews on those shows, so I get caught up. But Potomac's the one I watch the most. All right, y'all. Next, let's jump gears. How y'all feel about Potomac? What y'all looking forward to, y'all? What y'all looking forward to on Potomac? I mean, the only thing I'm looking forward to is see who this new girl is, how she interact. But, and Karen and Giselle going at each other, because, you know, they always going at each other back and forth, back and forth. I want to really know what they're going to say. All that stuff. And there was a clip that Giselle said, listen, Karen's not here, but I'm going to get on you, Karen, because no way, shape, or form I'm letting off your neck. I'm staying on your neck, Karen. And Karen said, all right, boo-boo, you say nothing word. You itchy, yah, you burning. You didn't say nothing. You go against me. I don't care. We can go back and forth. Itchy, yah. Go ahead. You stay burning. You got nothing but word. You can say whatever you want for me, but you burning. All right? Get that checked. All right, Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, y'all. Let's jump shift to Love and Marriage. Carlos King, everybody was asking Carlos King. I said, what's the trailer for Love and Marriage Huntsville? We ain't get none. And Carlos King said, I would deliver yet. I would deliver. Stay tuned. Y'all know I will always give y'all a trailer. Since when I will never give y'all a trailer? I will give it to y'all. And he dropped it. Dropped it a good enough time because I got everybody hyped for this Saturday that's coming up. All right? So, Martell said to Melanie that him and Melanie need an assistance and how to parent their 4 children they got together. So at this age, you're going to say, we need someone to tell us how to parent our children. Now you got divorced. Now we need assistance to parent our child. I said, you get out my... If I'm Melanie, you have all cuss words. They will blow up all cuss words for that thing. I said, curse them all out. You gonna tell me when I need assistance or raise my own 4 children that I have you raising all this time when you was out there slinging dinging for 5 years, had a whole relationship and created a whole new baby? And you gonna tell me I need assistance to raise my 4 children? Okay. Maybe now and then I may be overworked, I may be tired, but I still there for my children. So don't tell me I need assistance for someone to tell me how to raise my own 4 children. Boy, bye. Get out of here. So they sat down with a counselor. I don't know if it's a counselor or therapist, whatever it is. Sit down, and he said something about whatever. It's hard. You can't keep a track. There's a lot of things going on. And then Melanie said, you don't get to stop because you got to cater to 5 children. And he said, hold on. Don't explain that reality here. We don't need that reality. Why you keep saying that? I said, well, it's the truth. You got 5 children. She got 4. You got 5. So he said, no, that's not the reality. Don't put that out there. Why you keep saying that? It's not. We're not talking about that 5 children. We talk about before we got together. She said, no, you got 5. You got 5. Speaking of existence, you have 5. Stop it. Stop it, boy. I said, good. Listen, Martell, you got 5 children. Own it. You was all happy posting. Well, Yes, he did talk about that fifth child when he was holding his baby. Hey, what's going on, niece? What's going on? Hey. Yeah, so she said, no, you have 5 children. He said, stop it. Don't put that reality on this reality TV show. Keep it with 4. The other baby is not on the show. So keep it with 4. I said, boy, stop it. All right, so Marcel asked Martell, did he get a DNA test for, right? So Marcel asked Martell, did he get a DNA test for that 5th child he has? I would say, oh. So Martell said, listen, other people better get out my face because other people got their own mess like going on. I said, we know, we believe you, Martell. We know, figure you got your stuff shaded out and your stuff got caught and it was the first one to be brought out. We wait for everybody else dirt to be brought out. But the only thing different is they are good with their dirt. Yours got messy and it got just brought out. So you can't blame nobody else because your tea got exploded. So we already know other mess is going on out here. We don't need you to tell us that. We watch it for ourselves, all right? So Marcel's friend said it is a rumor. It's a rumor going out there. Someone said, what rumor? I said, Marcel, stop playing. Stop playing. You know what rumors out there because you had a whole figure live saying that people need to get your name out your mouth. And all the side baby, these people were miserable and stuff like that. Now, he didn't really deny no baby. He just said people was doing miserable about that going on. He had a whole live. I forgot it was weeks back. He said it. And he was dressed it. He was dressing that thing. And all but saying that, no, I don't got no side baby. This lady is delusional. She cut my name out of mine for all that stuff. He had a whole live, but he know what rumors going out there. So stop playing. You know what's up. So he said, it's a woman, he got a side baby. So he talked to Tisha. He asked Tisha, so listen, what would happen if I had an outside baby? She said, I would divorce you and take everything for you got. I said, Tisha, boo, the way how you acting, I don't believe you. I know you will believe, I don't believe you. You will be acting like that girl and freaking love of hip hop Hollywood who going on the floor. I said, I know. I got a baby on me. No, I don't believe you gonna divorce him, take everything. You're not the type of girl who would do that. Maybe you might get scorned and snap and do that. But I don't believe you would do that. So, because all the other stuff with the rumors and saying, I don't have no evidence. He would never cheat on me. So now he said he got an outside baby. He may have an outside baby. Now you want to take him everything he got and divorce him? Girl, where that came from? Where that flip for? The t-shirt we getting now is not the t-shirt that we always been seeing. The t-shirt we always been seeing is always a doormat. So I don't know what this boost of courage she got coming on of this the baby, outside baby mentioned that she would divorce him. All that stuff. I mean, do y'all believe Tisha when she said that? Because I don't believe it, but we'll see if it's going to happen or not, if it is true or not. Because Lord behold, this girl going to stay by her Marcel no matter what. She got to go to the delivery room to even prove, even convince that it's his side baby. She had to be there. Or she had to be there to get the DNA test. She had to be there to get a proof. It would be enough for him to say it. Yes, it's not enough to be saying it. But she had to show it her face to get it. So, no, I don't believe her when she said she going to divorce and take everything he got. Because that's not the girl we were seeing all this time. Because if it was, you would have put him on fire, of course, about that cheating woman, about the one, Miss Wanda. Marcel, where your wedding ring, Marcel? You got no wedding ring, and he still don't be wearing his wedding ring. So that's even a red flag. And then with that sports car, going to sports car to the campsite, she said, what were you driving a red car? You wasn't thinking about that because your mom putting the battery in your back in your mind about that sports car. So I don't think you're the type of chick who would get broke up and then you would divorce him and take everything you got. No, you wouldn't be all crying. You gonna try and stick with him. You want something like that. You gonna try to be that. You will be a Kirk Rashida. You gonna try to be a Kirk Rashida and take care of his baby and take care of that side baby. No, we ain't doing that. So we'll see where that goes, y'all. But that's what she said. I don't believe her, but that's what she said. All right. So someone talked to Marcel. I don't know if that's a new guy or that's someone, his friend. Said, you got a choice of obligations. You got to choose to take care of this baby or whatever, or choose to ignore it and go on your separate ways, or something like that. So I don't know if he's referring to that side baby fiasco, or he's that new cast member with that girl Tiffany. But I don't know that he don't look like that same guy who was sitting next to Tiffany when they had a little no. Never mind, that was Potomac. They ain't had no sit down about questions. Never mind. Now that's a different show, y'all. But he said you gotta have choice obligations to Marshawn. Got Marshawn thinking, it's your choice. Are you gonna think and stick with that, or you move on with your life? But know that that baby is not with a father. You suffer the consequences. All right. That's if the baby is his. We don't know, but we got a lady out here who's swear to the dog. That's his baby. Okay. So we got a dinner scene or a brunch scene with Melanie, Destiny, Kimmy, and Melanie bought a new girl named Tiffany. She's gonna be part of the new cast. Her husband gonna be part of the new cast because it was mentioned that it's gonna be a new couple on the show. And this girl came in and said that I was at a shoot yesterday with LeBaric or something like that, and I was talking to you about, oh girl, you got that dress like yesterday. What's that dress you got for him? She said, oh no, that wasn't me. Destiny said that. And she said, oh, so who was it? I don't know. I was still trying to find out. I said, oh girl, you coming in hot like that with that teeth. Oh child. So everybody said, ooh. And she also said to Kimmy that Monster is vaping. I said, where does Tiffany get all these teeth from? Where's she getting all these details from? It's like she know everybody's business. Like, how you know Maurice's son is vaping? And I do understand about the Barry. You might probably met the Barry and Destiny before, and you talked to her. But you said her that you saw her dressed like yesterday, and it was nothing with Destiny. I said, "Ooh, child, you trying to come up with some drama, some mess going on." So Destiny is upset, and she's going to have a bone to pick with Melanie for bringing that messy Tiffany into that table. And you know, Tisha, she is like, yeah, she like to be messy. She's shady. She like to be messy. I just shut up. What about your husband with that side baby? You sit down. What about that? So Kimmy talked to Maurice and said, Tiffany told me Monster is vaping. And you know how Maurice got big eyes as it is. So his eyes were like that. He said, I said, Maurice, you gonna talk to your son? He's vaping. You gotta say why Monster's vaping. And then the next thing we got that Monster freaking imitated Kimmy and her nagging. He said, why are you gonna have this say? I said, oh, Monster, you showing out, huh? All right, Monster. We'll get Monster a lot of scenes, but he was imitated Kimmy, and Kimmy was watching him. Was like, see, that's why I want to raise this boy. I know she. That's why I want to be another part. Nah. My son is 22 years old. He got out of college. Like, I wanted to just be good and be a wife. Now I got to deal with another boy, a teenager as this, who try to come. All right, ma. All right, checking through your thing. Thank you, ma. What's going on? So I was like, oh, Kimmy's like, she gonna have a handful with Monster. I don't know, but I think he's a teenager because he's in middle school. Middle school or high school. One or two. Because I know when Maurice wanted Monster, he was going to middle school. So he probably around that age. Let me see. How age in middle school? Right, 12, 13. No, he can't be 12. Maybe 13, 14, 15. Probably about 15, 16, something like that. He's probably around that age because he look old enough. So maybe 13, 14, 15. Why not around that age? So we got a scene with Destiny and Melody. And Destiny was going bulking up with Melody. And Melody said, don't turn that tone with me. She said, this is a side you didn't get to see. She said, well, I got a side that you get to see either. Don't calm it down. Because Melody was calm. She said, you're my girl. We not going high antics like that. We not gonna raise our voices to each other like that. No, we never did that before. So what are you bulking up for? Because of Tiffany? Calm it down. Because we could both go there. We could go there. We could go there. We could go there if you want to go there. All right? I know I said all that, but God. That's what Melody's saying. You raise your voice. I can raise my voice too, but I ain't trying to take it there because you're my friend. So raise it down a notch. Bring it down. Bring it down, girl. We ain't going there. You know, Wanda and Kimmy, listen. They two, it's funny to watch them two together. Like, they will go at it. Kimmy stay her ground, and Wanda thinks she can punk Kimmy, and that's not going to happen. So Wanda said, no, I don't go around what I saw. I don't go around what I said. I go around what I see. And I saw something that I didn't like what you did. She said, so Kimmy said, tell me what I see. Tell me what you saw. And she cursed. So, you know, they had a message. She said, tell me what you saw. Because I'm not having it with you, Wanda. Listen, I'm not having it with you. Tell me what you saw. What do you saw that was a problem? Because you're coming at me with all this hostility. What did you saw? And Wanda said, I know I saw something and don't be cursing at me and all that. So I said, oh, girl, child. And here go little Tisha. As always, her mom is undressed with Kimmy. Kimmy's a grown-ass woman, and you want to check Kimmy about your mom. I said, listen, your mom is the only one who's always in the mess. Let your mom be and stop fighting her battles. Like, she know you always go try to fight her battles. That's why she always put you in this situation. Just cut your ties and say, Mom, this is whatever. Get out. Let's come on, stop it. So Tisha confronted Kimmy about her mom. And it's like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is Betty over there? That's what I'm saying. It's like, why are they two going at it? And Kimmy, Tisha always wanted to fight her mom's battle. I said, your mom is grown enough to handle Kimmy, and Kimmy is grown enough to handle Wanda. So what's this going to back and forth? Y'all going at it? Stop it. Stop it. And Tisha wanted to try to fight back. She said, Kimmy said, listen, I said what I said, and you stay out of it. All right? I know she ain't said no type of words, but she just said, she just kind of checked Tisha. I said, listen, I can handle your mom. It is what it is. Don't worry about what I do. Don't worry about what grown people do here. We got it. So Melody mom said she would knock Marcel's head off. I said, ooh, you got her mom hot. Because you know Martell, he got that mouth. And he was push people buttons. He did all this dirt. Now he's upset. He's divorced. So that's on you, boy. So her mom said he will knock his head off. And his mom said not everyone is lying. So I don't know what Martell telling his mom to make her feel like he said, no, I can't be lying. Everybody can be lying like this. So, or someone is lying. I like Martell. Get it together. Oh, excuse me, y'all. So Marcel talked to Jalen, because you know Jalen is like he's a general manager of the Black lounge they got T-shirt that Marcel built called Black, which I didn't like. They put no daughter's legacy on that to their platform. Talk about all the boys, but no daughters was part of it. I said that's messed up. That's messed up. And so he talked about Jalen's performance, and Jalen said, "What do you mean by excuses? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about here?" I said, "Ooh, and are you slacking off, Jalen? Don't be slacking, all right." So Tisha, her fashion, she said, "Cause y'all watch Ready to Love, right? It was a scene that Kai was in there. Cause when I first watched the trailer, I did not saw Kyla, and when everybody keep mentioning on the comment section, I had to go back and listen to that, watch that scene, and sure enough, Kyla was there, and Kyla had that red dress. You know, around the time that Ready to Love was filming, I guess around the same time Love and Marriage was filming. So she had that red dress that was on the thing that's the red dress she did that decision making on when she told AJ, I can't be with you. I can't. She told him, she broke his heart. She said, I gotta see what this feels. We can't be committed right now. So that's the same dress she had on. So that event, they was probably at Black store, restaurant, lounge, whatever you call it. She had that red dress. So y'all watch Ready to Love, watch that finale when they had to make the decision with the final couples. She had that same red dress on. So that's what Kai was in there. I said, oh, all right. And so teacher said, I wanted to snatch that red dress, snatch the girl with the red dress. So who you snatching? Like I said, like the girl, like I said earlier in this trailer review, y'all. Tisha not that type of girl to be about it like that. So who she snatching? Or she snatching cigars off the table? Because she's not snatching no girl with a red dress. I don't know who she's snatching. But all right, you getting bulked up this season, so you must know some tea that you know about your husband, and you got your soul all riled up this season, girl, because you want to fight people, you want to take divorcing people. That's not the girl we saw in the freaking 2 seasons ago. We didn't see that. So then she's crying more so. She said, I don't feel connected to you anymore. It's like you not giving me any affection, and I feel neglected. And here I'm also just staring at her. I said, girl, I don't know. Maybe it's so truth about the side baby. Maybe it's so truth that he is going out cheating on you. Because if you feel neglected and now you don't feel like he's giving you much, then it must be he maybe giving his energy to someone else. Or he just don't want to be with you. Or he just don't want to deal with you. You too lying. That's what he's saying. But y'all believe a teacher will try and snatch Kyra up? That's not happening. But oh well. And the last thing that happened on the trailer, Martell is bothered. No. Martell asked Chris, why is he working with Melody on that Photoseca Acres? You know that Photoseca Acres they had, that deal that he's troubling, having a hard time with because of finance, and got pushed on hold because this divorce seat is going on. He said, why you talk to Melody about that? So he confronted Melody and said, you never built a house before. She said, honey, boo-boo, I built houses. I built houses before I ever met you. I built houses. So don't try to get it twisted. And then lastly, no, that's not lastly. Oh, no, not lastly. That's what I'm saying. Because, yes, she has that money. Yes, she definitely does. That's what he's all bothered. That he went to Melody instead of him. Right? Now, Kimmy said something. I said, Kimmy, you dabble. All right, Kimmy. So Kimmy said, Maurice, no, I could appreciate another woman. I said, So Tisha asked Kimmy, so if Maurice asked a threesome, you would give him a threesome? She said, call Maurice and he could tell you what's up. I said, he would give you a name. That's what she said. Give you a name? A name of who? The other girl you would have a threesome with? Or if you don't act right, you can appreciate a woman? I said, Kimmy, no, I ain't know you was going that way, girl. All right, you get freaking. Maurice got your freakiness coming out of you, or you always been like that, because I ain't get that you will ever share Maurice. I don't think you the type of girl who will share Maurice. But I don't know that content of that, but it did seem like weird that she said, Maurice, no, I could appreciate another woman. I like, he better act right. I said, Maurice, he better act right, because Kimmy is trying to tell you something on national television, girl. And the last thing that happened is that Melody is shooting a video. And, Martell, that song that Melody had, that she came out and she sung nice on it. I forgot the name of the song. But it's about heartbreak. But it was a song that she sung. It was sounding nice and everything. And she's doing a video of it. And Martell didn't like it. He didn't like it at all. He said, you can't be doing a song about me and all that stuff like that. You the one who got divorced. You divorced me and all that stuff. It looked like he going to bulk up. I said, we're going to get sick and tired of you, Martell, bulking up a woman like that. Listen. You can have a disagreement. You can have an argument. This side, but don't try to run up to her and try to go off of this. Everybody got to try to hold you back. What you doing? That's your ex-wife. What you doing? That's one of your children. What you doing trying to fight her? That's not good. That's not good, Moss. That's not good at all. Child. Whatever. But y'all, that was Love and MAFS Huntsville trailer. And it will air this Saturday, the 17th. The premiere of season 3, Love and MAFS Huntsville, and also Family and Fiance. Now, Family and Fiance did came in a trailer out, but I probably won't talk about the trailer. I just want to just go for the first episode and just talk about it. And just do a review on that. So, this is what freedom sounds like. Mind, y'all. All right, next, y'all, we gotta talk about Love After Lockup. Yes, we're going to talk about Love After Lockup. We're going to talk about the last 2 episodes, because I didn't review the last week. So we're going to do last week and this week and combine them together, because it was all a continuation of the story. So let's just take a little break. A little bit. So what's up? So are y'all excited for Love and MAFS Huntsville? Tell me what y'all looking forward to, because I want to know the tea about the side baby that Marcel has. If he has another side baby, I want to see what's this newfound courage that teachers got this season. I would say because we was all waiting for that. Oh, in my face, y'all. Y'all see my face? Oh yeah, because we was all waiting for teacher to get a backbone, and she did a little bit, but she seems like she's stepping up to get more soul, but she ain't stepping up too much. All right. I'm looking forward to that little girl Tiffany because she seems like she coming in stirring the pot already. I said, "Ooh, snap! Maybe Meta can't do it anymore." So she had to have a friend who will stir the pot up around here, all that stuff. Because I said we got to shake it up. Yeah, this season going to give. It's going to give y'all. If y'all have never tuned into Love and MAFS Huntsville, Love and MAFS Huntsville is really good, y'all. It gives you good tea, give you good drama. Not only that, in the show, the outside social media antics that's happening outside of the show, that give you more details of what's happening in the show. And these people are not shy to tell you their business. So they are good, especially Melanie Montel. They were going to give it and all that stuff. So if y'all haven't caught up, please binge watch the first 2 seasons to get caught up because it's like a continuation story. It's a continuation. Yes, I wonder if LaBeverly will be there or mentioned. That's what I was saying because they did say that Destiny gonna have a secret, or so she gonna share something that will rock our world. So I said, what's gonna rock the world? Because the only thing, if she would say that LaBeverly and her get divorced, I said, oh, that's not surprising because we haven't seen LaBeverly since last season. We haven't seen LaBeverly since he had a baby. Like, where has he been? Where he's at? Where is he at? Like, we don't know where he's been. It's like, I don't know. So, and she's all by herself again. So I said, it's out of LaBeverly don't want to be filmed because I think she's mentioned that he don't like to be filmed because I think Melody said that. While LaBeverly's not on it, she said he don't like to be filmed. So I said, okay. All right. Oh, he's tired of it. Whatever that, he don't want to be in. But I want to know what tea that Destiny has that she gonna rock our world because if she says she and LaBeverly's not together anymore, I said we all saw that because we haven't seen y'all together for a while now. So what happened? Oh, that she's still with him and he just behind the scenes because we haven't seen him on screen. I said, LaBeverly, come on, stop it. Stop it. All right, y'all. Love at the Lockup. Yeah. This last episode of the Lockup was funny as hell. It was funny. It was something much. It was a lot going on. Everything. These couples. It's given. It's given. It's like it gave us more life for these couple episodes than what we had 50 Figure Season 2 with Sarah, Michael, all the other people that dragged the whole season out and we got to get all the details. No, these people's giving out the gates of their drama and stuff like that. It's given. And it's fresh new people. That's why it's so interesting and entertaining. All that stuff. Because all these people was acting like a fool. All these people acting like a fool. Dummy, fool, horny, sadistic type of people. I would say, child. Right? So I'm going to combine episode 37 and 38. All right? So let's jump into Rachel and Doug. Let me hold up, y'all. I'll show you the pictures. For everybody, at the moment, they all somebody is like, what's going on here? You know, y'all gotta get it together. Sure. All right. So let's start with Rachel and Doug. All right. So you know, Rachel is already. This is Rachel and Doug right here, yeah, right here, y'all. The girl who got exception with bad boys. I said, you sit your little goody two girls down. You want to be exception with bad boys. And the bad boy is that. She said, oh, he's different from your last ex-boyfriend. I said, girl, you said you got off an abusive relationship with your ex-husband. What makes you think he's not abusive as well? He's not physically beating you right now, but he's controlling and he's showing signs. So you didn't get no flashbacks? You get no flashbacks of your ex-husband and how he started it. Maybe he didn't start beating you like the ex-husband is, but at the end of the day, it could get there. Because he does shows he's antic. Every time he go on the phone, he always screaming at you. And he said, you think that's cute, girl? He's screaming at you is cute. So like that, I would say, listen, Rachel, get it together, girl. Get it together. All that stuff. So she picked him up. He said he got a curfew from 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. He can't get me out no time on the weekends. I said, okay. He's good with that. He's been locked up for a long time, so he should be able to find. I mean, now he got freedom. But I said, you messed up. If you want freedom, you shouldn't be going back to jail and back and forth all the time since he was freaking young. You should stay out of jail. But oh well. Now he got to be home the weekends. He can't go out, and he can have 8 to 5 freedom. And then other side of that, you got to be in the house at 5 o'clock. So he picked her up. Oh. Hey, Tracy, what's going on? Tracy's here, y'all. She might come. Hey.
And I don't appreciate you laughing at me earlier, just so you know.
No, you had me cracking up.
And don't judge the fact that I just got I literally just got home from that thing that you was laughing at me about. But it's okay. I see how we do each other. It's fine.
Yes. So you just came one time we were talking about Love at the Lockup because I just finished the RHAP and LAMH.
I know I was listening in the bushes. I know.
Oh, you were listening? Okay.
I was listening in the bushes.
All right. So Rachel, she picking him up. She said, listen, you better come in your conservative dress. You better come in conservative dress with no panties on because I go rock your world. She said, all right, I got you, boo. All right. So she went, she got her little clothes on, long dress. I said, listen, if you want to do something, like you should put a shorter dress, but you said conservative, so I guess you got to cover your legs. All right, so it was a long dress. I said, girl, easy asses going down there if you got to have a long dress like that. So that's that. She went over, pick him up, had a slap of Bologna and all that stuff in the thing with the booze. Now I got her the booze, and she got her boobies. She said that. And now she got to finish the last bees in the hotel. Go in over there. I said, yes, he is very tall. She went over there. He picked her up like she was a freaking child. I said, oh, you picking your kindergarten? Go pick on his kindergarten. All that stuff like that. He picked her up and all that stuff. They kissing and all that stuff. And I said, that's kind of, that's height difference. And he got in a car. He said he's so excited. He took that freaking credit thing, whatever. ID bash, sliced the freaking bologna off and trying to eat that. I said, oh my God, you ready? He's hungry, huh? Like
disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting. All that, hungry. And then she told him about the stuff about parole, and he said, oh, I'm gonna change my. I said, calm down. You're not changing nobody. You just got the freedom. Like she said, listen, you might get some freaking douchebag who gonna say, no, you can't be out. So you better calm down. And I said, all right, bitch, you'll back up with him because he was trying to bulk up. He said, no. She said, hold up. Listen to me and be quiet. Stick with this thing and let's ride the ride. And he said, okay, cool. I said, all right, you better bulk up sometime because you gotta raise your voice sometime. He's too tall as it is, so you gotta say, hold up, man. And he calmed down a little bit. But he came out, he's all horny and also like that. He's all fingering her when she's driving, and she looked very uncomfortable. I don't know. She looked uncomfortable, or she was like, listen, I'm driving. I can't crash this car. Because she was like.
Yeah, she looked very uncomfortable.
I said, girl, he's squishing your face like that. Is his hands dirty or something? Like, listen.
Yes, they are. He just got out of prison. Yes,
yeah, he's in a shower, so maybe they want him to touch your poom poom boxes. Like, cause your nigga's dirty, and he's freaking driving up in there, and you're a little short stuff, and you driving. And you're uncomfortable getting fingered. I said, girl, you should tell him, hold on, stop it. Okay. I know you're going to get this in the hotel.
No, listen. Okay, I have a thing for tall people. So I'm 5'3" and Babe is 6'5". So I understand her. Like, I feel you. I feel her on that aspect because I need you to be at least 6 feet for me to ride that ride. I appreciate it. So I understand her. Like, I understood her in that aspect. I get her. We seen each other. But the taking your prison ID card and cutting that bologna? Oh, absolutely not. That was disgusting. Man. And then him fingering her, I was like, oh, with your dirty prison fingers. I was like, baby, I'm going to need you to bathe in peroxide. I'm going to need you to bathe in bleach. I'm going to need
let the alcohol on her hands before you put it on.
Like,
going out boom boom. Okay. Like he was all up in there. He said, "Oh, he like that."
Yeah, he was definitely all up in it.
I said, "Girl, you didn't read the room. You didn't read the room. She uncomfortable." But they got a thing. They got the stuff together. And I figured, listen, it's cameraman. Y'all have to read the room too, because y'all know when they're about to go sex down there, we can't have no triple X kind of episode going on. They was waiting like till they get kicked out. They always do that. They wait till they get kicked out before y'all.
I was with the cameraman. The cameraman said, if you're not gonna put me out, I'm not moving. They know how to blur stuff. I'm with the cameraman. The cameraman said, I'm gonna get all this juicy. Because what happens if it's terrible and then you get to hear the, oh my God, it won't get up. Like, what if that, I guess they like make, because, on previous seasons, they said they showed it. It looked like they was about to do something. And then the person couldn't get up. And I was like, oh, so they trying to make sure that don't happen again, just in case the person can't get it up. They got it on camera, so it could be real embarrassing. So I understand them at that aspect, because they was like, we got the blur feature. We'll just blur them suckers out. I was like, oh, y'all is messy. Messy.
Not even got kicked out. And I would say, listen, it's either he's not performed well or he gonna break that little girl in half. And all stuff like that. And maybe that's why he was over, because she said it was so great. She was like, oh my gosh, yes, we did it. And she was so happy. They took him home, threw him in the bed, all that stuff like that. And then he was trying to say, oh, yes, I got this. I'm the man in the house. I also, you trying to take over her house now? I mean, sure, they got your son. And now, all of a sudden, you want to be taking control. And he said, I'm not going back to prison. I said, you shouldn't be going back to prison anyway. So, but at the end of the day, you ain't gonna come here and regulating stuff either. So, not in my house. You're good enough for a good lay. All right, you just got out. I give you a little pom box for a little few seconds every little minute, because you can't go anywhere. And then you get your stuff back together.
Oh, that's her husband. Let her treat her husband how she want to treat her husband.
I know.
Yeah, she treat her husband the way she want to treat her husband.
Yeah, she gonna treat him like she want to treat him. But he said he gonna try to take over. I said you ain't taking over Jack. But all right, we go see how Rich going. But the serious side about he that little emotional outbreak he having, that little controlling aspect. We can't have that. It made me think twice about the way he talk about not going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That made me think twice the way he talk about not going to. That's what I say. He going anywhere. Chill, you try to stay claim to my house. He said, oh, yeah, because it's a nice neighborhood. We ain't had that. It's good sidewalks. It's some trees. It's a good greenery. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I said, Yeah, she will have to get put out. And I don't know how she going to get help with that, because she's already short as it is. I mean, you can't underestimate the shortness, because she can have the strength. Bye out of here.
You better call his PO, because that's the only way you about to get up out of there.
I'm saying, sure. He said, listen, Doug hit me. He hit me to the next room. That's how I hit.
Not to the next room.
To the next room. I said, I will come out there. I will come up there real quick. I won't get him. We will get him. We will put him back in the. We will get him. I said, yes, because I would be dramatic. So, he hit me to the next room. I can't. He punched me so hard. He's 6'5" and I'm 4'2", and I can't.
I'm weak.
They have no evidence. I will go when they come. I will wait till they come up there, and I will do. You saw that? You saw that? He hit me. Sure.
I can't.
Yeah. I would do that real quick. And they would say, "Girl, you saw that on camera." I said, "Oh, I don't know. You didn't see none of that camera. He hit me. You didn't see that part because he was so quick. He was so quick with it." Sure.
I can't.
He was so quick. So, make sure you got some stuff in your sleeve, and you know how to get him out. But you gotta play it up. You gotta play it right. You gotta catch it when they turn them behind back, so they won't catch that camera. But it is what it is.
I'm done. I am done. He said, catch him right on time.
Look here, catch him, sure. Right when they come up to the house, I will float my eyes all over the room. He said, yeah. He said, oh, yeah, he flung you. I said, yes, I got flung up here.
When you see the cameraman walking up to the door, you like, oh, and you just whoosh, right past the window.
Yes, you were flung behind. All right, so next, that's Rachel Doug, y'all. So we'll see more about that. That was 2 episodes, one didn't get much, but he did say he wasn't leaving out that house. I said, oh, okay, we'll see. Brittany and Ray. So Brittany is going to pick up her parents in the rental car. Not her parents, going to his parents' house in the rental car. And she said, hold up. This not the freaking neighborhood he told me he grew up in. He's like that. His parents are well off. She said, he's keeping secrets for me. I said, maybe he did grow up in the hood. He probably just got upgraded. So, girl, sure. So like that. She said, oh, stuff. So she got T-shirts and everything for the whole family. They go out there and met the family. They say, oh, what's going on? And they be pleasantries because it's the sake of having a girlfriend. She's doing all this for their son and everything. They playing nice for a little bit now. And the grandma, she said, oh, that's my baby, that's my little grandson, all that stuff like that. And they was talking a lot. And it's funny that she drove there with her with the car and they drove themselves and put her in the back seat. I said, oh, snap. Just take the control of her freaking rental car. I was like, oh, who gonna drive? He thought, oh, I'm driving the car. I mean,
I'm with the dad.
Yeah, I said, go ahead. Go ahead and drive the car. The car.
I'm with the dad in the aspect that I don't let nobody drive me anywhere.
Oh.
So I agree with the dad on that aspect. I do not agree on the fact that I rented a car and you gonna drive my rental.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. How you gonna tell me you gonna drive the car? But Whitney said, whatever, I'm gonna argue with the father, I'm gonna let him drive, and that's what it is. And then the stepmom sat in the front, and then the grandma and her sat in the back seat. The grandma said, oh, okay, baby. So well, yeah, man. And how long y'all been together? 9 months. And grandma said, oh, I don't know what's wrong with her that she can't fit somebody else outside. She got to go with something. I said, that's your grandson. So you better happy she fly with your grandson like that, trying to shade her, being all that slight shade about her. She was taking
team grandma.
Yeah, it's like
lies. I am team grandma. Shade her down, Granny. Shade her down, Granny. Yes, I'm with you, boo.
She was shading that figure Brittany. It was like she said, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" I said, "That's the same thing." Because we all say, "I said you can't get nobody outside of the prison."
so how about it? Tell me that Granny didn't say what you was thinking.
Yeah, she did say that.
Oh, okay, all right then. Oh, okay, all right. Again, I'm team Granny.
Yeah, she did say that. I was thinking the same thing, Granny, but then Granny said in the convention, "Oh, what's wrong with her?" I said, "Oh shit." And it's something wrong with Brittany because she didn't want to tell her parents, and she was bothered about it. So what they did, they drove to the place, all that stuff. The van came, the bus was supposed to pick him up and take him to the halfway house. The bus was not there. So they saw it, he saw them, he got back in the van and drove off. I said, oh, man, that's messed up. So Brittany said, what happened? What? You didn't see us? He said he saw y'all, but the bus was not there. So they had to take it back. So they had to go to the correctional facility and pick him up from there to take him to the halfway house. I said, oh, snap.
They never did a prison pickup before. I'm just saying, not that I have very, very much experience in this, but if you've ever done a prison pickup before, you'll know that your options are either A, you pick them up directly from the prison, or B, they take a bus to wherever the hell they're supposed to go, and then you pick them up from the bus. You can't pick them up from the Greyhound station where they going to get on the bus. Like you have they have rules, which is why they put his little narrow butt right back on that bus. They was like, oh no, that's not how this works. Because that's what happened. It was Lil Wayne. They did that to Lil Wayne. Remember they had picked him up in that big old tour bus and all this kind of stuff, and they was like, oh yeah, nah, bruh. Didn't they do? I think they did that to T.I. too. You can't just pick them up how you feel like it when they free, but they not free. They not free. Just saying, not that I've done very many prison pickups before, but I may have done 1 or 2 in my past, one relative, one bay, ex-bay. But just saying, not a many, one state, one federal, not many though, not many. I don't be hanging out at the prisons like that. But there be some fine folks in prison too. But hey, not saying that that's for me, just saying,
That's what I'm saying, right? But so if I say, all right, because Buddy said, listen, when I meet Ray, he gotta hug me first because I will have an issue if he hugs his family. I said, listen. You just came to see, And if he want to hug his father and his stepmom first and grandma before he hug you, that's his right. That's his family. So you got to keep your feelings. You got to stick your feelings. But she ended up was the first one to hug him. And the father said, "Yeah, go ahead, get your little touchy feelings, man. Because you got to go to halfway house." And she did. "Oh my God, how you doing?" And all that stuff. And he said he's so excited. But I understand he was like when he grew up. He said his mother got shot a couple of times and died, and nobody know what actually really happened. And he just grew up being angry. And that's why he put him in the spiral out of control, and going to prison. I said, "Oh, I
Is his
mean,
daddy a gangbanger?
oh, I don't know.
Did his daddy used to sell keys? Because
I
I'm
don't know.
just saying, that
Yeah,
sounds like my dad used to sell keys, so something went wrong and they got my mama instead. Because 4 times to the chest sound real
it
drug
does seem
related.
like it's freaking it's a tent. Like they really were trying to hurt her to get to whoever the person is. So maybe yes. That's
Listen, I'm not saying that your dad looked like he used to sell dope, but he looked like he used to. He looked like he used to sell some things back in the days. But I'm with you, Daddy. That's okay. You turned your life around. Look at you with your nice big house. Don't judge me. I'm sorry, you two people. Don't hit Mizzle channel. I'm not talking about people. I'm just making an observation with my two good eyes. And like Daddy used to sell keys back in the days, and Mama got caught. So in the crossfire. Oops, my bad.
hmm. Well, so they got to the halfway house and stuff like that, and that's that. And I said, "Oh, okay." But did she say she want kids? She want kids back to back and everything? I said, "Girl, calm down, calm down. You get there, but calm down. Let him get his feet together. But y'all so quick to get the babies real quick." I said, "Girl, you want the DNA? Get the DNA, girl. But dad, calm down."
I mean, isn't that how little Dougie came around? Because he was only out for 40 days. So technically, I mean, I guess as soon as you get out, you're real fertile. So
uh,
she might be able to,
she might snatch it.
make
Oh
all
yeah,
her dreams come true.
this is Brittany and Ray right here, right here. I didn't show you guys right there.
Yeah, them people.
Yeah, so that's that. So we'll see how that goes with Brittany and Ray and everything. But oh yeah, then she mentioned something about how she got him a phone and then she got the same password on the phone and she tracks his social media, she tracks this and she tracks that. And he said, "Oh well, he probably ain't talking to somebody else." I said, "How you know that?"
Because she go through his phone. Didn't she just tell you that?
Yeah,
She got the passwords to his social media. So she could be
girl, shit.
crazy.
He had much time to even delete his tracks and do something else. So, and based on this trailer season, it seems like he is talking to someone else. So we will find out how that going to go down. So
That's why you have two social medias and they're not linked. Because I got two Instagrams, one ain't linked to the other. I got a business, a personal, and a burner one that I just go be stalking people on. So you never know what my dude got up his sleeve in the hole. You just don't link them all to the same email. She won't know no
that's what I
better. I
said.
mean, shoot.
She said, "Oh yeah." And he said, "Oh yeah," because I got caught because he caught me when I was stalking his page on. So I said, "Girl, now he got to be smarter because now he know you stalking." So I was like, "Oh,
Exactly.
all right, y'all." So next, Deontay and Nicole, right here. These people right here, right here.
Okay, listen, public service announcement. Don't drag my future wallet that bad. Okay, my blind wig is coming off the AliExpress. My name is Tracy. It's very Caucasian sounding, right? I'm gonna switch the voice up on them. I'm just saying I need 30K a year, so don't drag my potential wallet too hard now. Don't
Yeah,
do
the
it.
drag too much. I like. He said money is not an obstacle for him because she said, "Oh, you just throwing this stuff at me and stuff like that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Girl, if he's yes, I mean this everybody gold mine if he's just throwing money at me." So listen, that's what you gotta do. I can't knock her for getting the whatever he's doing. So he said the money is not an obstacle. He gave her the cash. He gave her the freaking wallet, not wallet, watches,
Watch.
all that stuff, lingerie, all that stuff. He said, "Oh," she said, "What do you want me to do with that?" I said, "Don't act dumb. You know exactly what he wants you to do with that lingerie." He said, "I want you to put it on because I'm gonna find take it off and snatch it up all stuff." She said, oh, no. I will put it on and I was let you watch it. I said, no, he ain't asked for look and see. He like to look and see who put on the mannequin and took pictures from there. He don't ask for look and see. He asked for a thinking he want to put on the real flesh and take it out of you. No, he didn't want no look and see because he could look at the mannequin and window shop it like there if he wanted to see a lingerie on the person. So no, he ain't asked for all that. She said, no, I like to see it. I take pictures and selfies. And also, yes, that's what I said. Right? I want Dante to have a crazy ex or cousin to go so after the code because she was doing the most. Like, and she said, no. So he said, listen, the plan was he supposed to go back to his house and have a good old time. But she said, no, I didn't see my mom for a while because I want to go see my mom and everything. And no, you can't stay with my mom and all that stuff. I said, girl. I would say, listen, Deontay. Listen. You went through the same situation last time with this other girl. She took out all your money and go to your mom's house. Now, I said, if I was your mom, if you come to my house again, I would cut you out. So that's not going to happen. So learn from your mistakes. Now, on the other hand, if you want the pom-pom, you should have gave her no money first, gave her no thing, took her back to your house, and you got to work for this money. Like, that's how you get her, because now she have to put up. Now, if she can't put up, you say, oh, no, you're not getting nothing. You don't get no cash, code, credit, cards. She didn't get none of that. Now, then you had to put up, because I got to work for this money. Now, he won't give me nothing. That's how you get the girl. Now, if she want to go back to her freaking jail because she out all strung out with no money, that's on her. But you have Issa's assets. You just got to give me the little pom-pom, then I give you the money. But you're not getting that. You gave her all that stuff. Now she's not giving you none. Now she said, oh, no, I can't. I want to stay with my mom. I can't do it. I got anxiety.
Public service announcement. Here on Mizzle 14 House, we are not telling anybody to, do some things for some money or items. That's not what we're telling y'all to do. Don't listen to that. That was merely a suggestion for Deontay. He is not telling you to do some strange things for a piece of change. That's not what we're promoting. We're not promoting doing strange.
Listen.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen.
Just so you know, we wasn't promoting doing something straight for a piece of change. That's not what
people doing that these days. People do that for a bag of chips, all that stuff like that. They doing that as it is now. If you go scam for money, you need to work for this money. Let's keep it out of this. You scamming for money anyway. So it's exactly this. So Deontay gotta know that. Listen,
I'm scamming for money. So no, I ain't got to do nothing. I need to do just what Nicole was doing. The bare minimum, okay? I need to be able to talk you out of my rack.
It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. She doing a good job.
I need to be able to talk you out of my racks, okay? I need to be able to talk you out of your wallet, baby. So, as much as I don't like Nicole because I'm not Nicole. Now, if I was Nicole, I would knock her hustle, baby. Because if you could talk somebody out of their wallet, I mean, she got to get the gab. I mean, she gave up absolutely nothing and talked herself into some Michael Kors watches, some clothes, money, like that, shoes. She talked her way right into the, a nice little combo.
When she was in jail or something like that. I said,
I mean, look here. So I don't like Nicole because I'm not Nicole. I don't knock her hustle. I say that she learned from Lizzie. That's what she learned. She went to the school of Lizzie, and Liz showed her. She was like,
she learned
from the best. You learn from the master.
But yes,
okay.
But you know what? He's not really ugly. I was saying something about his face. Like I said, listen, he's not too ugly. It's like that. He's okay, dude.
What's that?
He's not ugly, dude. So he's okay. It's like that. He got a nice body. He does have a nice body and everything.
He does.
Looks like he's packing down there too, because you saw that picture.
Yes, he does. Oh yeah.
I would say, dude, with that gray boxes. I said, what you doing? That's what she did. That's what she got anxiety. She said, I can't have that. No, I can't have that, BD. I can't. She protecting at all costs because she said, you're not breaking this. You ain't breaking this down here, y'all. You're not breaking it. All that stuff. So she went to her mom's house. Her mom knowing that she's scamming, freaking Deontay. Her mom was a woman
Yes, she
now.
do.
And she was a man before she got a prison. Now she was a whole and figure put here, all that stuff.
Mhm.
Craziness. And then came to the house. He was so scared. So scared. They looking at her, oh, what's going on? She got an old ex that she was still talking to. She wanted to see him. She said the only way they broke up because she went into jail and she did 4 years. I said she could still hold you down, whatever. You have to break up. So, but at the same time, whatever.
Yes, you
Now,
do. You got to break up when you listen. Okay, when your out of prison bay is broke, you got to break up for the prison bay that got money. Okay, when you go to
I know,
prison,
but no
you
club.
exactly when you go to because you can't get none of that. That other the other pieces that you may want. When you're free, you have to let that go because all he got is good bling bling. He ain't really got no money. You gotta let that go because you gotta learn from the school of Lizzie. You gotta get that
Yes.
money.
School
So I
Lizzie.
mean,
Nicole don't for the best because she's doing it. And he told the mom that they're engaged. And I said, oh no. And then told the mom that he got a sex toy to avoid to have sex with anybody. I said, you had to tell that. You had to tell that. Deontay. Listen, you didn't have to tell the mom that. That's what you move on. I was like, oh. The mom said, ooh, engaged and a sex toy? And you named it after my daughter? Nicole, what's up? What's up with this engagement? He said he got an engagement and a sex toy from you. What is up with that? She said a sex toy, but she said engagement. He said, no, we not engaged. We not engaged. Yes, if I want to get engaged, I need a ring that I want, and I want to pop a proposal. Because he proposed to me, he said, oh, I guess we're going to be married now. She said, okay, don't even have the ring on her finger or nothing like that. I said, I said, Deontay, is that not a clue that she's playing you right then and there? But he will get it. He will eventually get it. He will eventually get it later on in the season. But that right there was just shows like, no, she played you. And she said, I want the ring with the one. I said, you don't get no ring what you want. But then again, she gave him nothing else. She was getting all that stuff. So I guess he will get her the ring that you want. But I do feel bad for Deontay. If I was Deontay was doing that thing for me, listen, you got to keep it up because after a while, if he get agitated and get upset, he will cut everything off from her. So she playing the game right now, but then she got to do something to get him entertained, and then he wants something. She got to at least give him one time something because he ain't gonna keep going flowing. Cause man gonna realize he getting played, and he goes like, but then again, how many years he was getting played, and he didn't realize it then. And now you gotta realize it now. So I was like, listen, Nicole, you gotta take for the team one time and just do it.
look,
Unless you get scared of getting break by half, and that's a different story.
I have mixed feelings about Deontay and Nicole. I have mixed feelings. I do. I mean, I have the listen, $30K a year just to talk to somebody on the phone. Would I do it? Yeah, I would. But taking that out of context, right? Because is it wrong to do? Yes. Deontay seems like he has like a type.
Think I see what
A type, like
yes, the type.
um, the scamming white woman from prison type. But he got a type nonetheless. So I can't be too mad at her when he keeps doing it to himself. Like if
Yes.
this was the first one, I would feel a little different. But
Yeah, but he
this ain't
knows
the
what
first
happened. It's the same
one.
cycle. Yes.
Yeah, so sometimes I'm like, I can't feel bad for you if you keep doing it to yourself. Like, how am I supposed to feel bad for you? But I would say this, Deontay, call me. I could talk your ear off for $30K a year. I'll pass the phone around. I'll have multiple personalities. It'll be multiple people pretending to be me because we all gonna take a turn on this gravy train, honey. We all listen, spread the wealth.
Or that could be another thing. On the flip side, he's a good standing man. I don't look like he's a douchebag like that. He will take care of you. So if I would be Nicole, I would say, listen, I gotta be a good man. I got a good man with a job who give me money, all that stuff like that, give me all that stuff. I give her something. I turn to the housewife real quick. I do that. Shoot, I got a good man on my side. Shoot, so I hit the jackpot.
You got a good leg. Listen, you got a good man. Look, you got a good man with a third baby leg. I mean, shoot.
That's what I'm saying.
Apparently, because if nothing else,
out. It was like he was reading.
Did you see? Yeah, okay. On Twitter, they somebody found, because he has OnlyFans where he stripped down to his drawers. Deontay. And on Twitter, they had posted a picture of him in his drawers, and he definitely, yep.
Yeah, he's well endowed. That's what the picture, y'all.
Yep, definitely is. So he well endowed. He got money. He willing to take care of you. He willing to spend it on you. Ladies, y'all need to go ahead and hit up his. He's still single too. Hit him up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. He responds. You know, he'll follow you back real quick. I'm just saying, you know, if y'all looking for a good come up, if they wouldn't chop my damn head off, you know, I might have tried it. But you know, I'm trying to live. But I'm saying, if y'all looking for a good time, you know, you might got it. Stan don't pay. Deontay pays. Just so you know, you got to pick the right. You got to pick the right one.
Deontay, if you ever see Deontay, I say, "Come, I'll give you a hug. Just sit right here." I'm trying to see
if Rachel got a brother though, for real, because Rachel paid too. I'm trying to see if Rachel got a brother.
I'm like, Auntie Mama said, shit, I'll go through separation. He needs to call me. I said, come here, Deontay. Here, I got you. Put your hands in my chest.
Wait. My bank account is 777-742-5637. You go ahead and deposit your check every pay period right into my bank account. I got you. Yes.
Sure.
For the low price of your paycheck, I will make your life. I'll do something that you ain't never seen before. I'll actually touch you. You know how they don't be wanting to touch you? I will hold your hand. What? Yes. Stuff that you ain't never heard before. I would kiss you in public. What? For a paycheck.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Nicole, play the game. Like after if you keep dragging him along, he gonna find out. He gonna get mad. So he gonna cut it off. And you don't want to cut that off.
I can't wait to see what it is that she did to make him throw all the stuff out his car and say, "Forget it, he done." I need to see what she did. Like, what was his breaking point? Like, when was he like, that was too far? I need to see what that was. But I'm just saying, you know, all in all, I feel like they could be on Snap Killer Couples, not Killer Couples, just on Snap. So just be careful. Yeah. But Rachel, if you got a brother who gullible too and could give me $30K a year too, Rachel and Doug, right here, Rachel.
Right there.
She gave $30K. Deontay gave $30K in a year. I'm just saying. Apparently, I've been finding the wrong people, because who got $30K a year just to be giving somebody?
That's what I'm saying. Child. Let's skip on to Courtney and Josh. They the next couple right there under Tracy. Courtney and Josh. It wasn't too much. The last 2 episodes, they wasn't too much on them two. They finally had sex. I was to listen. First of all, when they got in the house and laying in that freaking bed with all that dogs, I said, "Oh, we're not giving a new definition of doggy style. We're not doing that. We're not giving no new definition of doggy style. You better take that dogs off the bed and do somewhere else. We're not doing no new doggy style definition with dog is in the style in the bed. No, we're not doing that. So scoop that dogs out the bed." And I said, I figured dog came on the bed, like it's gonna be on your junks and stuff like that. And then he said he haven't had sex with someone like, yes. I said, you haven't had sex with a female for 11 years. You probably had sex. And probably not with her. But you probably had sex. But we'll say. Because I can't believe you will stay that long time without having sex. But okay. It could probably be possible. It could be possible. You just gotta beat your meat every time. But I don't think you will have sex for that long time with no probably not with her, probably with somebody else. But because the way she said, listen, he was natural. He did all the things there. I had a good time. I said like that. I said he ain't lost it. He keep playing our faces. Oh, I lost it. I ain't know what to do. I said, dude, you exactly knew what you was doing. You just trying to play it, throw her walls down. So you could give it. So she could drop her down. She said, "Oh, I could teach you." No, you ain't teaching nothing. And once he got it, she said, "Oh my gosh, where you got this from?" You said, "Yes, that's for 11 years." I said, I lied. And he gave it. He did it what he had to do, and she was happy. And now later on, the dogs were still in the bed with them. They got up, they happy, and they went downstairs. The dog still followed them downstairs. I said, "Dogs gonna follow y'all everywhere. Y'all gonna have a dog life." I said, "Okay." So they make food. She makes steak and everything for him. And I sit down. He said, "Listen, I know you sacrificed a lot for me and all that stuff." And then here she goes. I just don't regret everything in my career because I don't regret anything of all I did when I was out there. Like, I had a good career. I got promoted so quickly, all that stuff, and I ain't gonna change for the world. And I love him, all that stuff, and I don't. The career doesn't define me, stuff, and I did this because I know, and I was abused when I was young. I said I do feel for that when she said that. I mean, she was abused when she was young, all that stuff. I understand that. All right, so I get that. Third time marriage, all that stuff. But I said, girl, child, you were the professional lieutenant. Not a CEO, you was the higher up. You was the supervisor. So you messed up your whole livelihood career. That's a career. Career is your part of your identity because that's something you choose to be in your career path. Unless you're trying to do, unless something is not what you want to do. But that's something you strive to do. So you don't want to mess that up. And now you can't even go back to the correctional facility or go by any type of job dealing with inmates or any type of law enforcement type of job because you messed that up. Over figure guy you haven't had sex for 11 years, child. But you were switching your wigs, like make it feel like a cheating, but you didn't have no sex with him when you was at the figure jail cell.
Say it again. That's the part I don't understand.
I was
Andrea
like,
and Lamar got pregnant in a
you had
closet.
needs and opportunity. You didn't have to sneak. You could have took him out. Listen, I gotta do a search. Do a search. Get out this cell now. They would say, "Oh, you in trouble?" Nope, he not in trouble. He's trouble. He getting this boom. That's what he getting in trouble for, and that's it. And he get what he get, and go back to his business, and you will keep your job.
I agree.
You would still gonna get fired because they would have probably caught you, but still. They probably still caught you, but at the same time you had to switch your wigs. So I was like, girl. So he was like that. So he's like, now I gotta do this for you. I said, well, what you gonna do? You on this stipulations and probations and parole. So you gotta get a job. Or you gonna lose your career for her after you get the job because she did it for you. She said, I just hope he make that sacrifice. I just hope he does. I said, oh, okay, Courtney, yeah. You hope that he does that for you. You hope that. Because he's hit the jackpot when he got a correction lieutenant. So now he's out. You think he gonna sacrifice his whole career if he get a career for you? Maybe. Maybe because he don't seem like he's a bad guy. He seems like he really loved Courtney because what she did for him.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, everybody telling me that he went back. So I don't know what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. If Andrea and Lamar got pregnant in a closet, I don't understand why she acted like it was so hard for her to get some. Like you couldn't have took him somewhere, just wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and then put him back in his cell. I just don't understand because Andrea and Lamar got pregnant in the closet. Like I'm just saying. There's tons of inmates who get pregnant by COs all the time. It's like a normal thing, and they still stay at their jobs. What I don't understand is what you needed to visit him for on a visit that you need to talk to him. So that you need to go on a visit and talk to him. Why couldn't you just talk to him while you was at work? I don't understand. I'm confused on that part. So somebody could, ask her and get us the answer. That'll be great because something about her story just don't make sense. Like, you need to come in on your day off to make jail visits to come visit this joker, but you couldn't talk to him just while you was at work.
Yes.
No.
That is true. I don't understand that either.
But
Now,
I will say this. I understand with all the trauma that she's been through, that girl needs therapy. She needs some serious help
yeah, she
to,
definitely did
just
that.
kind of help her emotionally and her emotional growth and development. Where when it comes to him, I don't think he's playing her.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
with
he
it.
truly does care, but I
Mm.
think he's going to have a hard time adjusting to the outside life and outside world
Has he been off?
because there is
Yeah.
so much going on. Like you have the stress, not just of getting out, finding a job, doing what you're supposed to do on parole and all that kind of stuff, but then you have the stress of she's on probation. She has her own PO that she needs to address
Mm-hmm.
to. If y'all two call yourself sneaking around or whatever, it's much easier to violate her. I mean, to violate him than it is to violate her because he's on parole and she's on probation. So his is much and is much easier to get violated on.
Mm-hmm.
Probation, you actually have to do a lot more to get a violation. I'll send you back to jail. His, he can pretty much do anything and they'll just send him back. They'll be like, oh yeah, no, come on, you coming back. So it's like it's a very tight rope that he's gonna have to walk. And then it's the she gave up her career for me. How am I going to take care of her?
Yeah, I'm
What
going
all am
pal.
I going to have to do?
Yeah,
It's a lot of emotional things that's on him
yeah,
as well. So, I mean, I wish them all the best. I heard
yes.
that he went back too, but I didn't see where he went back for, or if it was really real. Shoot, I thought Doug was gonna be the one that went back, but I haven't heard nothing about him going back. But you know what? I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm
let them
saying.
have that.
Mm-hmm. I like y'all. Cause this thing had us vulnerable. Cause the latest episode started with the ending of the previous one. Ooh, ooh. Stream, y'all don't want to show the picture? Oh, stream y'all, so we can't show this
Oh
picture, y'all.
Jesus!
Oh, here we go. Stream y'all, there was show. Stan and Lisa, right? Baby, y'all. When he
Why
went
did
to
you pick
pick
this
up that
picture
girl,
of Lisa? Why did you pick this picture of Lisa? Why? Why
I
did you pick this picture of Lisa?
listen, I
That's not
cannot say
that is
that's not what she
that is
looked like. Lisa came out. Listen, Lisa Leroy. She came out
listen,
and she didn't look
Leroy.
nothing like what she was before. She came out a whole queen to a whole butch queen. Like she was butchy as she came out.
Ooh.
That's Lisa. No, that's Lisa Leroy. Get it right. If that's Lisa, no, her name is Lisa Leroy. Keep her straight. It's
Not
Lisa Leroy.
Lisa Leroy.
Not Lisa. It's Lisa Leroy. Get her name right. So Lisa Leroy came out and she was doing all that, and they was kissing each other for a little bit, and he kept kissing her, and she's like, hold up, dude. You know I'm a whole dude right now, so you can't be kissing on me on the television like that. Like I kissed you a couple times, but now you go overboard with his head, get the chick. Because she was like, what's up? Kissing the forehead, this is it, keep hugging. It's like, then she showed as it is, so she was like this. I said, oh. Stuff. So Lisa Leroy went in the car and Stan. And yo, it was funny that when Stan was driving to the facility, he had no freaking wigs in the seatbelt. I said, no, he didn't.
That's how he
he said,
carried his toupees.
he said this wig is not going anywhere. It needs to be strapped. And it's not going anywhere. It's not falling on the ground because it needs to be secured. So when she come in this car, she could wear the wigs because she said she was a boy. And so Lisa Lee always look at the wig. She said, I don't know, you lying. I ain't wearing that. I don't like that brunette wig. I ain't like that. She wore the blonde one, but she ain't like the other ones that she had. And so she said, oh, I can put this on you. He said, oh, you like that? I said, what are we doing here? All that stuff. And then he said, oh, Lisa Leroy said in her confessional that, listen, when I met Stan, he is a wild sex demon. Wild sex demon. And he doing a lot. Like he will get strapped. He will he had a sex basement. He got all that stuff. So he's his stamina is good. That's what she's basically saying. His stature, he's wild in a bedroom scene. But now I don't know if I can keep up now. But she said I could because I'm Lisa Leroy. I can still keep up. So what I do it, and I'll put the strap on, not a strap on. He had what was that? That
straight jacket.
Straight jacket. He had a straight jacket. She would put that on, put your little wig on, smack your little comfort. He said, "Oh, I like that. Oh, you gonna do that?" And he was in that confessional. He was like this in the queen. He said, "Oh, I like it good. I like this man. I got that." I said, "Oh, you scared me, Stan? Why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that?" He was like, "What?" I was scared. I was like, he was like this, like he got that figure. Talk sexiness, trying to talk he on the screen like this, like his hair. I was like, oh no. So he said, "Oh, look what you got to me. Look what you got me." And I said, "Oh, he was a whole." I was like, oh my gosh. Lisa Leroy said, "Oh boy, you better put that down. Oh, shit, what's going on here? Put it down." So that's all fun and games. But now, what I didn't like what he did is like she was talking to her son. Like she got 3 boys, she said. And her oldest son, 22 years old, she was not around when she was going in and out of prison. So he was around there. So he got some emotional issues, stuff like that. So he called her and said he need her, he needs to talk to her and everything, all that stuff. Now Stan said, "Well, you need to let that go." But then he said, "Oh, not your son. I talk about everybody else." I said, "Oh, you clear that up real quick," because I was like, "Hold up, Stan. Hold up. At the end of the day, that's still her son. You still got your daughters. That's her son. Even though he's 22 years old, but he's still messed up. And every kid need mama sometimes." So she said, I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to my son right there. And he said, "Oh no, you gotta let all that thing drama go. You can't stay like that because wear you down." Yeah, remember her brothers and all that stuff, but let her son. She needs to talk to her son. And then he cleared it up. He said, "Oh no, I ain't talking about your son." I said, "Oh, because Lisa Leroy will go thump you in the throat. Lisa probably gonna hit
Lisa
you.
Leroy.
Lisa Leroy will hit you back. She will boop right there real quick. You say about the son, don't try to play me." And that's that. So Tracy, what's your thoughts about Lisa Leroy and Stan?
I can't with this damn Lisa Leroy. I cannot with you with this damn Lisa Leroy. Oh my goodness. So I will say this. Lisa definitely gives us butch realness.
Yes.
She definitely gives us, and even when she was talking, it was like she only is gonna date Stan. Like she ain't dating men no more. So if it wasn't for Stan, she wouldn't even be, entertaining this idea, which tells me that this is gonna be a real short-lived relationship. She going where she want to be, which is you know P Valley. That's where she going. She going where she want to be, like which ain't with him. But yeah, he definitely gives me like I have a whole sex dungeon, like 50 Shades of Grey cult in my bedroom, and that's what we do on the regular. And I mean, I guess I'm here for it. I mean, they say old people in the nursing home be, having high STD rates because they be doing the doo-doo. So I guess I ain't want to knock or judge nobody. I couldn't do it, but go ahead, Dollar Tree, Hugh Hefner, knock yourself out. I mean, but you picked the wrong picture of Lisa. That is not what old girl look like no more. She don't look like that no more. No. Shoot. I was like, that is an interesting conundrum right there. When she was talking about his basement, I was like, girl, you better be careful. He trying to get you away from all your family so he can, strap you up in the basement and you never to be seen or heard from again, girl. You better blink twice if you need help. You afraid, girl? Just
are you right? Are you right?
Let us know. Girl, let us know. Blink twice, girl, because it sounds like you in for a rude awakening. Or maybe she not in trouble at all. maybe he just like the stuff being done to him, and she willing to do it to him. I don't know.
That's what Lisa Lee was doing. She gonna do that because she said she gonna do this to him, and he was all turned on about it. I said, "Oh, all right, Stan."
So I ain't willing to judge. I mean,
That's
you like it, I love it. But I ain't got to do it.
So y'all, the last couple was mentioned, Anissa and Jeff. Cause remember when I see I said that was he wants us to
Is
do
that
that.
even really Jeff?
Don't know. That's what it is. He wants. Yes, he want Lisa Leroy to do that to stuff to him because he get turned on by that, not by he doing that to her. Because she said, "No, I ain't doing that. I'll do this to you." And he said, "Oh, okay. I said, I stand. Lisa Leroy will give it to you." All right. So, Anissa and Jeff, right? So remember when I did
Jeff?
I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, all right. Just
That's
making
what I'm
sure.
saying. Right? So when I did the casting update on my Instagram, the one couple I did talk about their biography, but I had a picture for them because they didn't show no pictures. They had no pictures of her or him. Like that. I said, well, what's going on? Has imaginary catfish going on here? So yeah, that's right there, right under Tracy. That's the couple right there. So we got introduced to her. It's 2 days before he get out. And she has a big cougar for life. She said, I was a cougar for life. Cougar power. Morphin time. Cougar. And that's what she said. Like, she's a cougar. She was a cougar all her life. She said she was married to her ex-husband. She was 29. He was 19. And after a while, he bought her. He was well for himself. He bought her a nice good ring and everything. But she got bored with him. I said, oh. She got bored. So she broke it up with him. And now she and this guy, and she met this guy named Jeff. And they've been talking for 11 years. 11 years. I said, Cougar name wants to meet with somebody who's not available. She need Cougars who's available right now. You got the itchy. So what you doing with your itchy girl? It's like, what you doing? For 11 years, he talked to this guy behind bars and only spoke to him once a week for 11 years because he said solitary. That's an old girl. Whew. So she took her friend to his bridal show because she gonna get a wedding dress. I said, "Oh, so you gonna get married when you get out, girl? Wow, and then the pictures they had of Jeff, I said, "Oh, you got her when he was young, and looked like a thuggish with all that." I said, "Oh, y'all look at the thuggish boys they're like," and now he look older in this picture. So I guess 11 years he had to look older, but she went to get her wedding dress fitting. Right, so I think it was her cousin, whatever her name was, cousin Peg. I'm gonna call her cousin Peg. I don't know her name. Cousin Peg went with her to the wedding bridal shop and trying on dresses, and they talking, and the bridal lady, she was like, "Oh, okay, I'll have you a dress. What's going on, boo?" Like, so how you met your man? Like, you getting mad? So she said, "Oh, I'm messing with prison." I said, "She's like, okay, yeah, that dress is good for you. That dress is good for you right there. Yeah, that dress. Wear that. That look good for you because people like anything you like. I like, so wear that dress. Yeah, that's good for you." And because she was, Anissa was honest. Anissa was straight up because she had no breath. She wastes no breath. She said, "Oh, yeah, I've been up in prison." Mm-hmm. Because that lady said, and that lady bridal show. I said, "What?" I understand, like, maybe when you go to the bridal show, it's like that, they do interact, they do talk to you to make you feel like your family for that day to get the prize in. But she was all too happy to try to tell her business and try to talk to her. So, yeah, girl, what you met your man? Like y'all been girlfriends for all this time, and she came to your store to get her dress fitting.
That's what they do, honey. They look, baby. They work on commission. They your best friend.
So
they your BFF. Tell me all your business. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, he cheated on you and got 2 people pregnant. That's okay, girl. He gonna change for you when he see you in this dress.
Yeah, they were trying to get that money. So she liked the second dress, and it was that. I see veil. So the bridal shower lady, she said, "Oh, what happened? So what happened? What did you say is real now?" He said, "Well, because 2 times he got out, he stood me up." oh, so this cast like number threes. Because we had threes going on $30,000 a year, third husband, third inmate. Now third time get stood up. It's a lucky threes. Y'all play numbers 333. All right. I don't play numbers, but it'd be a lucky number for Lockup because that number 3 has been thrown around this whole freaking season so far. Threes. So he stood me up 2 times. So third time the charm. So what do you make you think he will come up and show up around this time? I said maybe he want to check, so maybe he will show up this time. Because other 2 times he didn't see it. He on television now, so he might show up this time with a check. Sure, he didn't mess up that money. He said, I got a TV show right now. He will show up his face. He will this time. He will still probably play Anissa, but he will show up for this check. So
I'm dead.
Yes. So she was like, it's good. Yeah, he gonna be there. He gonna be around for me. He's gonna be here. All right, I got high hopes. So she bought the dress. So like she's like, oh, okay. All right. Thank you for the commission. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the commission. So she went home. Her guy friend came. He said, same thing basically what Peg was saying. He said, is this guy real? And I haven't heard you talk to him when we was around. Everything, because she said the reason why I ain't talk to him around because he's in solitary. He only called me once a week. So that once a week, y'all is not around when he called me. So I said, oh. I said, we meet him? He said, no, we didn't meet him. He said, listen, this is so stupid. He said, this is stupid. You call you, like, this is not good. And I'll call you out of it. She said, listen, talking to him, this is like talk to the wall. And this said, listen, you can talk about my man all you want to. I'm still going to talk to him. No matter, I'm still going to see him. I'm going to wear this dress. And he going to be around. He says imaginary boyfriend. Ain't no imaginary here. Yes.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Right, just a hypothetical question. If you told your friend that you was talking to somebody and that they was in jail and that's why you don't get to hear the conversations, would your friends feel like you just made this person up and this person wasn't real? Is there something going on with her where her friends are like, oh, she lying about this man? Because my friends are like, girl, you crazy for dating some dude in prison who you could only talk to once a week. My friends wouldn't say, girl, you lying, he ain't real.
That's what he said. He's imaginary. She's like, ain't no imaginary. No, he's not imaginary. He's a real guy. He's a real guy. That's how can we never seen him? He stood you up twice.
Listen, don't that make you think something? I was like, I don't have any friends that if I told this to, they'll be like, oh, he imaginary, you made him up. Would your friends think you made up this imaginary man?
No, we would say you dumb as hell. You dumb as hell then with a dumb jail person. But I don't think they would make him up.
Okay.
The fact that they haven't seen him, that's what they think made him up. Sure.
So now I'm looking at her with the side eye. Like, what type of person are you that your friends would think that you made this person up out of thin air? Like,
Nissa. I guess it's every year since she was dealing with this guy that I guess she be talking about him and they never seen him. I said, oh, it's not in your dreams. I said, girl.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. I was like, what type of I don't have any of my friends that if I told them I was dating this inmate and I could only talk to him once a week, I don't have not one of my friends that'll be like, you know what, Tracy, your friend imaginary. You
imaginary friend. Cause you like to lie. On top of lie. So maybe they know who's something about her. So we will see the details about Nissa. Because if Jeff is real, then maybe she's telling the truth. And then all that lies she said in the past, it's got nothing to void. I said, you telling the truth. But that's a Nissa the Rain, y'all. That was like it's good, y'all. It's funny. It's good. And it's giving us a good laugh because, the current cast or previous cast, Stuffface Lacey and them, they coming back. So we gonna have a little.
I have a question.
I
have a question. What couple do you think is gonna make it? What couple from this cast do you think is gonna make it?
This cast.
Of this cast.
So far, I could see that. I don't know, Courtney Josh. I don't know. Because I don't think he looked like a bad guy. I think he needs to just stay around and try to get his life together. And I see she sacrificed everything, so they're gonna stay everything together. I mean, if the rumor is true that he went back, then that's a sad story. But until we get that season 2 story, then I think they'd be okay. Now, Brittany Ray, I don't know. So far it's okay, but find out about that secret story he has going on. So we'll see how it goes. Because she looked like she should fail number 2. So maybe she probably stick around. So those two, Stan Lisa Leroy, no. Because I think she gonna go use it for what she get, and then that's it. Nicole gonna use what she get, and that's it. And what Rachel and Doug, the fact that they married and she's so hung up on him, maybe, unless he do something that totally devastating to make her leave him. So for those 3, I would say that we stay together.
Okay.
We'll see.
Just asking. Just wanted to see where you were at. You know.
I'll say they would stay together, but I had her hopes from none of these people anyway. So it's a low at the I didn't think they would stay together because the way how they acted right now. But
you never know. They could turn into Marcelino and Brittany. You never know. They still together. They have a ton of kids. Yes. Brittany done got her realtor's license or something like that. Like
Brittany came around, like I said, she stuck around together. They was good, and they stick around. That's a good couple. That's a good couple. Mm-hmm. I said Brittany hit a jackpot with him because he's fine. He's fine. So that's what it is. So like that. But that gambling, I don't know that gambling problem. He needs to get that gambling out of under wraps. But they still got their little cameos going on in the end of these episodes about their lifestyle. So I said, all right, Brittany Boston, you better make that coins. And so like that. So next and last show we're going to talk about is Married at First Sight Houston. It was a casting special that talk about the couples and how they pair them up. And it's going to be this Wednesday going to be a kickoff season. I might not talk about that. I'm just going to watch it and see how that goes. But the season premiere will be July 21st on Wednesday on Lifetime, where we see the 5 couples in their journey of this marriage. Y'all know Married at First Sight is basically a social experiment where the experts, Dr. Pepper, Dr. Viviana, and Pastor Cal, they work together out of all these advocates to find 5 couples, 10 singles to put together, and they get married on the first day of meeting each other. They don't met each other.
Can I sign you up for Married at First Sight?
Huh?
Can I sign you up for Married at First Sight?
What happened?
Would you let me sign you up for Married at First Sight?
No, I would not sign up for Married at First Sight.
Why not, though?
You know, it's funny.
What?
Y'all know my dreams, right? Y'all know I had dreams, right? I had dreams that I was on this show.
Let me sign you up. Let me sign you up.
Because I don't think I would make it. I don't think I would make it. None of that.
Let me sign you up. But still, do you have an inside tea on like how the application process work, what that look like?
You're gonna sign me up. I don't sign you up.
If nothing else, you could do it for a YouTube video. I mean, you could do it just to, to see what that look like.
See the experiment. No. I will not do no Married at First Sight. Because I need to see the person. If I see the person and I say, okay, whatever, you match with this person, we walk down the aisle, we're going to make it work. But if I cannot see you and I have to see you the first day and we get married that first day, and I'll say, oh, I said, at least show me a picture. Show me a picture that I can try to see what I can work with.
Nope. That's why you Married at First Sight.
So, but in my dream, I did Married at First Sight. But in reality, it won't happen. So, like
see. The dream was a prophecy. The dream is telling you.
The dream was a prophecy. You know what that dream makes? I had successful marriage. We say yes at the end of the day.
See, like it. Yes, you got to do it. You got to sign up for the
show. I don't think I'll go through that stress like that. I said, oh, no. You got to
sign up for the show. Listen, you got to sign up for the show, right? Me and Auntie Momo, we could talk you through it. We could be a little friend. We got you. We'll come to the wedding. we'll try and get all the background tea. If we hear something we don't like, we'll turn up at your wedding. It's okay. We got you. We got you.
Yes. So this season they
So we
is
can
in
sign you
Houston,
up.
Texas. Oh, don't sign me up. I don't know. No, if it ever comes to New York, I don't know. And they ever do a gay couple, because I don't think they ever did before. So maybe in Australia they did, but not in New York. I think they go do straight
Listen,
couples.
they did in Australia, so if they did in Australia, that means it's opening up for us. Let's see, married at
No,
first sight, New York.
got your back. Like, all right, so it's on Houston, Texas this year, y'all. And they interview 1,000. No, they had 1,000 applicants for Houston, Texas. I said, "Oh, that's 1,000 applicants." Everybody want to be married at first sight. All right. They said out of all the seasons, they had 15 couples that's still together as this day. I said that's still not a high success rate, but it is okay. 15 couples, out of like 50 something couples they had so far, everything. So that's like 30 something percent success rate, and they still
The
together.
divorce rate is 50%, so they not doing that bad. Let them be.
Yeah, right. And so after the 1,000 applicants, they did a virtual interview of 125 people, 125 applicants. After they did that virtual interview, they narrowed down to 78 people face to face. After they did the face to face interviews, then they did home invasions of the people they picked. And after that, they narrowed them down to the 10 singles, and they get their information, and then I'm going to show you the pictures of the people and how they're pairing them up together and what their thought process of pairing the people together. All right, so the first couple.
How far are you from Boston? No, Boston's a little far. Never.
I'm not traveling to Boston. I'm in Boston. Johnny and Bao. Let's get Johnny and Bao, y'all. Oh, streaming. Oh, here we go. Let's say streaming. I don't want to put the pictures up. Johnny and Bao right here. Right next to Tracy. Right here. The red. Yeah, right there. That's Johnny and Bao. I'm sorry the pictures ain't bigger, because I say we'll cover our whole face and put the pictures bigger. So we'll keep it like that. And they is on this season more diverse, because it's like a diverse group of people and everything, all ethnic groups and cultural backgrounds. Mm-hmm. So they have Asian Americans people or stuff. And
because that right there, we ain't never seen that before.
Oh, right here?
No. Yeah, that. We ain't never seen that before.
Yes. So we have Johnny and Bao, right? And I remember Bao said, I don't think none of their parents know about being married at first sight. But they were saying that the experts were saying that they not unfamiliar about stuff like this, because a lot of their culture is arranged marriages. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of similar, but at the same time it's not, because their parents chose the person for their children. And then the person, usually the person don't even met the person until they introduce that this is going to be your husband. So their culture, most of the cultures, they's kind of similar. So it's like they wasn't too bothered by it, because they were both excited of being married at first sight. They just tired of the people they messing with, and it's not connecting. So that's that. So Johnny, the man, they say he's intelligent, he's very successful, he's a good guy, he has OCD. Like, yes, when you go to his house, it's very neat. It's like very out, it's not nothing out of place. They said, oh, okay. Everything is in the station and stuff. They said, oh, he said, yes, he got a little bit. They said, little, you got a lot of it. He said that, and he's a little perfectionist. He's got to be perfect. He's got to be straight order, stuff like that. A little perfectionist, so like that. But he said he wants someone who's open-minded, who's a great communicator, who's playful, because he likes to joke around. He said he's playful, he likes to joke, and stuff like that. He wants someone who's affectionate as well. So they decided, you know what? He'll be perfect for Bao. Bao right there. Bao is a very analytical type of person. She has a regimented life, like she has a set routine, kind of similar to Ryan for last season. No, that's Ryan for last season, because he had a set routine. everything. But say he's not too predictable. I said that he got regimental lifestyle and not predictable. Okay. All right. She said she likes the nerd. She likes the nerdy people. She said, I like the nerd. You gotta nerd me out. You gotta nerd me out to get what I got. All right, that's what she said. And she said she like Asian and Caucasian men. That she go for. But she's kind of open, but that's what she likes. Right? She said she wants someone who got family values, who's more easygoing, who don't mind the process. Because she's kind of like uptight kind of person. So she wants someone who's more easygoing to let her loose. Everything. And they are both very ambitious individuals because they both are successful. Very successful people. And they kind of similar cultural ethnic background. So they pair them together because they got similar upbringing and background, stuff like that. They're not strangers to arranged marriages like that. And the only thing about Bao is that Bao said, listen, this is a long list I have because I did Dr. Viviana ask her to write all the people of the dates we had in the past who we cannot pair you up. And she said, okay. She wrote a whole list, gave it to Dr. Viviana and everything. So when Dr. Pepper came to her, she said, listen, this list. And that Bao felt a little scared because she said, oh, yeah, I understand. Yes, I do know because it is a lot. And I do understand that that's my big fault, that I'm too picky and all that stuff. And I do really want this. I said, Dr. Pepper, don't scare her. Just tell her she getting married because she was nervous as hell because she thought she sealed her deal when she did that list. They said, girl, you messed up with this list, girl. You can't get married because this is too picky. But they said, no, you get married too. And she said, it's real. Are you real? And she said, yeah. And she started crying. I was like, oh, yes. But I said, they did scare. Dr. Pepper did scare her. I said, don't do her like that.
Yeah.
Don't do her like that. She was nervous. And so Bao and Johnny go get married because the stuff, they're very ambitious. They're stuff like that. They're kind of similar on background. She's more uptight. He could be easygoing so they can balance each other out. I'm interested to see how this is going because their parents don't know about this. So I want to know how their parents going to react to it. And so like that. At this center, they said they're going to have a tea ceremony before the wedding of that. So we will see that because that's why they had this little garment different from what we saw in the previews. So I said, okay. Had the tradition going on here. I would see you married at first sight. So that's that. So what you thought about Bao and Johnny?
That one of their parents isn't going to be real happy. I don't know whose parent is going to be, but one of the parents is not going to be here for this idea. Although arranged marriages are very big in their culture and things like that, I think one of their parents is not going to like this process, and that's going to cause a rift and a problem. Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait to see whose parent it's going to be because I'm going to laugh either way.
All right. So on the next breath, we got Merla and Jill. Now you can't really see his face, all right, but he's a handsome guy, and she's beautiful as well. So this couple right here.
Oh, you think he's a handsome guy?
Yeah, he's not ugly. Oh. I don't think he's ugly. He's okay. I mean, he's Columbia, but he's okay. He's not like a down back, but at the same time, I don't think he's ugly because he's a fireman. He's all that stuff. He's nurturing all stuff. So Mila, they said she's attractive. She loves to travel. She's living well because she's in a closet. She had a closet of Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Louis Prada Gucci. Pop them tags. That's what she was doing. She was having all that in her closet. And it's not secure. They said, you don't got no lock for this closet? She said, no, it's good. It's open free. I said, okay, you got some confidence, girl, with your stuff. She said she's tired of being alone. She said, listen, I can't be alone. I'm tired of being alone. I can't. But she did say she grew up in DV. It's kind of similar. I grew up in a household with DV and stuff like that. Also. So it does help. It does affect you a little bit. Yes. I'm silly. Thank you. She said she grew up in DV. So based on that, it does affect her of how she handles things. Like she don't like conflict. So she cannot deal with conflict with someone who's like, if they have an issue, maybe she won't have an argument with you. She would like to probably talk, but if you gonna call rah-rah like that, See, I said, well, throw back. She said if she has a partner to go to wild on her and come at her, she probably would shut down, and I probably will see that. And maybe that will play out this season if we have a conflict that she probably will shut down because she don't like that. And she have a fear that someone will quit on her because she's so guarded about how things is because she grew up in the rest of the violence situation, and she wants somebody to be patient. She wants someone who has lots of patience to deal with her and caring. And she want nobody aggressive man. She want no aggressive man. I said, okay. So, you want to be aggressive, or you don't want him to be? I told you to do this. I told you to do that. You don't want that. That's the type of man you don't want. Okay, got that. Now, Gil, he's caring. He's protective. He's a firefighter. Because that's what they're saying. Oh, maybe he will be working because he's nurturing. He's caring. He's patient. He works with fires. All that stuff. He know how to take care of the people. He would probably be someone who could be there for Mila because how guarded she is and how nervous and scared that could be. And he probably not going to be a quitter. Columbia Homeland.
What does Mila do for a living?
You know what? I didn't even get that.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out either. Because I was like, firefighters don't make that much money.
Yes.
So,
and I think they said that she does make more than him.
Yeah.
I think they
so
that.
Like,
yeah.
So I was like, how is that going to play out? But, okay. Sorry. Keep going with your thing.
No.
Sorry. I got distracted.
He said he want a girl with a pretty smile and nice legs. And he loved the salsa dance. So Dr. Video said, let's dance. And he did the little thing. I said, that's all you gotta do? You gotta bust down the salsa. Sure, that was a little thing. But he gave a little snippet. He gave a little snip. All like that. And he wants somebody who's family oriented. Oh, and they both highly sexual individuals. And they both mention how sex is very important in their lives. So she gotta get it in.
One of them bullshitting.
And he gotta get it in. I don't know. Who could be the bullshitter though?
See, you did not watch. You didn't watch season 7 of Married at First Sight Australia, did you? Damn. Because on that, they was like, oh, they both like sex, and then the guy was like, I don't like it as much as she do, because she was like, yeah. So now I'm like, is it gonna be one of those where they both say, oh, they really like it, and then one's more than the other, and then it's like, ugh.
Yes. And they both have Latin backgrounds, because I don't know what they say Mila's from, but they say they both got Latin backgrounds. So I said, okay, there's kind of similarities. So they probably will understand each other. And how sexual beings. And then Dr. Pepper said they're erotically combustible. I said, oh, okay, you trying to make a word together. I like erotically combustible. They all both were laughing. They said, he's making a word. I said, all right. So but then Pastor Cal said that later on, if they do have a conflict, since they're so hot for each other, maybe they would settle some of the disputes, not all, but some of the disputes with sex, and then go say, "Oh, okay, I'm good."
Which is terrible.
Yes.
Which is terrible, because I dated somebody like that before, and it was horrible. I mean, it was great, but it was horrible.
Yes.
For like getting over issues and like dealing with issues, because nothing ever got dealt with. Just put it to the back burner. It was like, oh, we'll deal with it later. Mm-hmm. Nothing ever got dealt with. So I don't see that being as good of an idea as she's saying it is. But you know what? She's the expert. What do I know?
So you know about this couple? Mm-hmm.
I don't see this working.
Okay.
I don't see this working. Yeah, I don't see this working. Just too many little things to me was like, okay, she seems very materialistic.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to have very much money.
Mm-hmm.
And then dating or being married to like a firefighter, a policeman, those jobs are dangerous. They are taxing, and they take a lot on the relationship.
Away from home, yes.
Yeah, and then she seems, and because of her history, maybe she is not going to have the patience for him
being home most of the time. Not him being home most of the time. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's true. Like she wants somebody just like she's needy. I don't know. Maybe
Yes,
she wants
that's it.
private
That is
type.
it. That is it. And I think it'll be fine, when he's at home. I think firefighters well, the two that I knew, they would do like 24-hour shifts at work. So they'll be at work like
Yes,
the
a lot.
whole day. And
Yeah.
then, would come home and be off a day or two. But then when they were at work, they were like there. Yeah. So I was like, is this going to work? She seems very. What do I know? That could also just be my first impression of her. She could be a very down to earth, understanding, even tempered, even keeled woman, and they're just playing up her materialistic nature. I could be completely wrong, but I think I'm right.
Hey, you're an expert of the show, so you know what you know. I like
Exactly. When you know, when you feel it. Okay, I feel it.
You feel it. It's in your soul right here.
Feel it down in my spirit,
13,
honey. I
12
feel it.
seasons in Australia. I know the deal. Shit, right? All right.
Feel it.
We get Ryan and Brett. That's right there next to Tracy over there in the corner right here. Yes, Ryan and Brett. And every season I have that complete opposite type of person. And I think this couple is like that. Because how they paired them, they're completely different. And I said, okay, yeah, I'm going to do the opposite attract kind of couple. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right, so we get Ryan. They said he's a serial dater. I said, oh, okay. We'll see that. A serial dater. And I think, what number he said? He said 100 something plus women that he dated. Oh, serial dater. He loves living a single life. He's affectionate. He's a man's man. And I'll call him back later. He wants depth in a woman. He had the little playboys lifestyle in the past. He did mention about how he's hurt about his loss of the best friend, because he did mention about this lace bracelet or something like that. But it doesn't take away from him being player. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And he want a woman that hold her down, hold her own, who's a great partner, love family and home, and he wants someone with depth, all that stuff. Because he said in the past he had, I think it was 3 instances that he could have been in a relationship or married to someone, but the person was not ready for him. So he was ready to be married, and he wouldn't probably be on the show if somebody would say yes to him, but they wasn't. So now he's in the show. So I was like, okay, we'll see that. So when he finds someone he wants, that he will commit. But the people didn't want to commit to him. So now he's on the show looking for married at first sight. So he wanted to go through that again. But he was a serial dater. So I guess he had no problem with dating. On the other hand, we got Brett, right? Brett said she haven't kissed or had sex in 2 years. I mean, there are people who got spurts, dry spouts, something like that, who don't have any sex and like that for a while. It could happen everyone. We all could satisfy that. But for 2 years, haven't had sex, haven't been kissed by a man for a while. She's very competitive. I said, oh, girl, if you're competitive and you haven't had sex or kiss in 2 years, that's different. But maybe she saved herself. But then again, I don't know if she saved herself or not. She just said she's just having sex for 2 years. And it seemed like they didn't bother her because she's like, God, I ain't had sex for 2 years. I ain't getting laid, girl. So like that. Or she didn't date much as well. That's probably was the reason why she wasn't getting none, because she wasn't dating that much. For someone who goes serial dater, for someone who haven't really dating, how many girls? And she would have a problem with him dating so many women before her. Maybe she will. She like a talker. No, she says she's a talker. So maybe she likes someone who can listen to her, because she like to talk.
She like to run her lips. Got it.
Yeah. She said she never had someone to be committed to or outgoing, because she said she ready to commit. You got to say that as him, but they wasn't ready to commit like her. So see how that goes. And they say they think it's a good pairing because what was that good pairing? Because they say they both have both like a family background, family dynamics and stuff like that, background and strong sense of family. And maybe he could bring the sexiness out of her, or maybe bring some stuff out of her, because, or she could settle him down because he was a player, and he was trying to get off that player days and dating. Oh, She's looking out. She'll come back, y'all. And all that stuff. But do y'all really see this working out? Because they was two complete opposites. And usually they have an opposite attract couple. And I think this couple is the opposite attract. Because I don't think if they would walk each other down the block and see each other regularly without the show, you would think they would ever compare to meeting each other. I don't think they will. So they think they would be good together. How you feel about that?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, I don't even think it's so either.
No. I'm gonna say this. I think that if he was the settle down type and she was the loosen in the street one, I think maybe they would have had a better chance. But with him being the loosen in the street one and her being the settle down one, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. To me, I feel like
commit.
Okay, so I want to see how I can say this the best way possible and not sound too harsh. She would need to be a lot more vivacious, a lot more to give a lot more to get somebody who was loosened in the streets and get them to be ready to settle down. I don't see it. I don't see it.
And I think
I could be wrong though.
Yeah, we could be wrong, but I just expect they could balance each other out. And I say, yeah, that's the opposite attract. It ain't worked out that much that last season, so we'll see how this goes this season. So, all right.
I don't know because it was what Beth and Jamie. What was that? 2 seasons ago? 3 seasons ago? She was the redhead, and she was real like spunky and odd and real hot tempered. He was a lot more even keeled. And they seemed to work out well and doing fine. But I think it was also because she was the spicy one and he was the more even keeled one. I don't normally find relationships where it's the other way around, where the man is the spicy one and the lady is the more even keeled one. That works out that same way.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong, but I'm trying to think back. Like, you know how they do like these mixed personalities? I can't think of one where he was the more outgoing one, she was the more calm one, and it worked. I can't think of one.
I guess we're going to see how it is this season. Going to see how it is. All right. Couple number 4. Rachel and Jose. Right here, the middle. This middle couple right here. Right here. Rachel said, they say she is passionate. She working out because she had a lot of weight and she losing the weight now. She's happy with her body. She want to show her body. She's good. She does say she'd like to put her friends as a priority, and that's what hurt her past previous relationships. Do y'all mind us someone who last season like that? It reminded me of Virginia of last season like that, and we heard that Virginia Evick is not working out good now.
They're divorced.
Yes, divorced. So we're gonna see how this goes because it's kind of similar to what Virginia is saying, that how she like to have fun with her friends, because she's a socialite. She's very socialite, and she had issues when someone like if her man might come home and she want to go out and they didn't want to go out and they want to stay home. She said, "Okay, well I'll see you next when I come back, because I will go out." And that's what she said. That's what she said in the past. So I said, "Oh girl, I like the socialite. We ain't no problem with that." But then girl, you got a relationship, so you gotta make a balance.
That is the key.
In the past, she said in the past, she's quick to let go, because she said if she see one little flaw or something like that from someone, she will let go. She will move on for someone else and everything. And she said that's the thing that probably hurt her, because she won.
Sound very Virginia-ish.
Yes. I was like, oh my gosh. And then she started making things. Then she said, "Oh, listen. Another reason why things will work out, because when I see things, I start turning out things in my head and I start making scenarios. And instead of me verbalizing my issues and my frustrations with the person, it's all in my head. So then I get upset, whatever, and then I start creating a thing and I start acting because I never spoke up what I feel. I said, oh, and the show, she said, oh, so you have a lot of insecurities. And she's like, yes, Dr. Viviana, yes, that's it. You said it, you nailed the head. I said, oh, a person who's sitting there watching TV who's not an expert but I saw that you have bad insecurities. Like, you didn't have to be surprised that Dr. Viviana said that. Okay. And she did end a relationship 4 months ago. So they want to know if that will be really done. Is that really done? She said, yeah, it's no issues. There's going to be no issues. I ended that 4 months ago. There's no issues. I said, all right. So she wanted a kind and generous man. Right, that's that. Jose, he's a good heart. He's a go-getter. He's very hospitable. Like, he very has good nature, good manners. But he is budget-oriented. How that work when he's a budget-oriented? Yes, he's budget-oriented, and she's a socialite. So they show it. Like, he mapped a lot of things. He said, gas, this much money I spend. This is much money I spend. Car insurance, this much. Rent is this much. This, I got to pay this. This is that. He had a bunch of things lined up. Very, very structured in his finance. All that stuff. Very committed. No, he wants someone who's very committed. Yeah, he's very committed. His last relationship ended 2 years ago. He wants someone who don't want to cheat on him, be honest, and he's a little perfectionist. So we gotta break that perfectionism as well, because nobody's perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you gotta break that mode a little bit. And they said they paired them together because they have both active cultural background, because they both, I guess, are also Latino background. And values and goals are similar. It is the fact that the only thing that's different is that she's more socialite and he's more like a budget tight squad a little bit. So, how you feel about this couple?
I'm on the fence about this couple.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I don't know how she is going to feel about it. Like, if she's willing to make some changes to kind of bring some things down, and if he would be willing to loosen the purse strings and bring some things up, I feel like they could work, because I don't feel like they're so far different where it wouldn't work out. But I do feel like where their differences are, if, he would be willing to loosen the purse strings and she would be willing to tone it down a bit, they could definitely have a happy medium.
Yeah.
But if neither one of them heifers willing to budge, then this is gonna be this gonna be train wreck TV.
For real, it will be. Definitely will be. So last couple, we get Zach and Michaela right here. This first couple right here. Zach and Michaela. Zach is a good-looking guy. He loves music. He's very successful. He has an artistic side. He's very stable family. They both have a stable family and everything. And he focuses on his career. He wants an intelligent, motivated, and a compassionate woman. His parents got married for 28 years, so he's looking for that longevity. As long as they have another Chris this season will be good. Yes, we don't want another Chris. We don't want him. Nuh-uh. And he said he never been in love. And he's not looking for someone who's not like looking for something not like in a person. I don't know what I wrote there. It was something they said. All right, so then they would say, oh, so why is he single? If he got all these good qualities and a good package, I say, you gotta have a good package. Maybe you might not need the person. Whatever. Single could be single. Maybe he wasn't focused on being in a relationship. Something like that. Now Michaela, she got good energy. They said she could be stylish because she did have she do like to style her stuff really good. Good nature. She said she could be bratty. I said, oh, now y'all trying to recycle people, because that's kind of similar to Brianna, but similar to Brianna. She could be bratty. She likes to self-sabotage at times. She wants someone who can be patient with her, because if they can be patient on her brattiness and things that want her way, then they can work out. And she used to run from relationships in the past. Yeah, she's a runner, so she don't stick around as much. So hopefully, if no one, if no big stick on this, she won't run away from this situation if it's a big issue. So hopefully that won't be happening. Oh no, remember I said the wrong thing. I think exactly like Taylor. They said they got a hots for each other. They will bypass the issue. Not Gil and Milner. They had homosexual, but they said that with this couple that they would have hots for each other. They're so good looking, they would have sex and they would just get rid of the issues. That's what they said for this couple. They both ambitious and goal driven, and that's that. So how you feel about this couple?
I feel like his never being in a relationship thing made me look at him very,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like it was one of those things for me because I was like, if you've never been in a relationship or
Or
you've
never
never
been.
been in like a serious long-term committed relationship, it's how are you then jumping to marriage? Like that is a very big leap, right? And the fact that she said, "Oh, she's a runner, she's a track star," I was like, somebody who's never been in a relationship isn't going to be the one to be as patient, and somebody who is willing to leave whenever something gets hard isn't the right person for a marriage. Like that seems like a very slippery slope for a relationship because marriage is hard. It's not like shoot, just like the run of the mill walk in the park. But I don't know. Something about them just seems very like But then the fact that his parents have been married for so long and like he knows that and he has like a good foundation of marriage, what marriage looks like, maybe
Yeah.
that is why he hasn't just jumped into something because he has like a balance, a good foundation of a healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why he didn't jump into something. But I don't know. Something about that just made me like, ooh, trigger warning. This right here just seems very triggering.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that she talking about how she's spoiled, and I'm like, or bratty. I was like, okay, okay. I I do think that this couple will work out. I don't know if they'll last like, 6 months after decision day, but I think that they would. I think that they're gonna work because they have enough of the similar qualities where I could see it working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was Married at First Sight Houston, y'all. It will be airing. The premiere will be July 21st. This Wednesday is the kickoff season where they have past people and people who will make their predictions of the current season and maybe get some sneak peek of the season. So y'all watch that this Wednesday, see how it goes, how it is, stuff like that. And enjoy us when we talk about Married at First Sight when it comes on the premiere. I will be tuned to it. I will review it. And we get down to 30 with that, y'all. But that's all I have for this thing. But tonight is no panel. Until we're gonna do a live review of Johnson Cabaret because it's the finale. So I gotta watch that because they're coming on. We go on live 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern, and we're gonna talk about that. And but yeah, so we'll talk about the Johnson Cabaret. Yeah, have y'all seen Put a Ring on It? Have y'all watched that episode? Because I put my review on it. It's really good. Quick things about that thing. Jessica, you can't just be a pretty face with no depth. You can't be that. He's begging depth from you, and you just say, "No, I'm real good. This is what he likes. This is what it is, and that's that." And I said, "Oh, Eric, do something about that hair. Do something about that hair, because baby, y'all, if y'all
Eric, just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go.
yes,
He'll be kind of cute with a baldy. Just let it go.
Yes. I'm still be watching the drama for Too Hot to Handle. Oh, Too Hot to Handle. That's on Netflix, right? Somebody talking about that. Too Hot to Handle. I think it's on Netflix. I can't see it. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I will have to watch that and see what it is. This was good. Thank you. Yes. So put a link on. That's what I have to say about Eric. Let it go with that hairstyle, all that stuff. But now you deal with this girl for all this long time. So that's why I say maybe he's just not getting committed, because after a while it was always superficial. So now you gotta be in a relationship and y'all don't have trust. Y'all got trust issues and communication issues. That's why. Now you're trying to play house. No, that's not gonna work. It's like that. Alexa, Darian, that Kai, that girl, she's trouble. Darian, if you see this, you better. She's gonna be in trouble. So like that. And you gonna tell Kai that your girlfriend is intimidated by her? That was messed up. Now she gonna say, oh, that's what she got her smile on her face when she pull your hand and walk out that door. I said, oh, that's messed up. Now, what's her name? Alexia. You do talk about your man too much. Every date you've been on so far, it's all about Darian. People said this is the second man that told you focus on yourself. Also, oh yeah, I do talk about myself. I do like, yeah. No, but girl, you stay talking about Darian this whole dates. So you gotta let loose.
Exactly.
Yeah, so let loose. Wanda and Sean, y'all. I said in my review, y'all. That Sean, yes, he's nice looking, but it's usually not nice looking ones you have to be trouble with. That boy, emotional baggage is dangerous. It's not funny. It's dangerous, y'all. That thing is really dangerous. The way how he handled how she went on that date, when he was throwing up, when he was eating a half sandwich, he was crying, he was talking to his Q dog, all that stuff on the phone. He was doing push-ups. He was doing the most, throwing a temper tantrum. And she said no to the other date because she worried about his feelings. I said, you're going to have more dates. And if he act like that, how many other dates? That's Sir James, baby. Good-looking man. And I know he was feeling something way. He was feeling something way. And the way it came off, how he looked at Wanda when she was talking about him, like he was giving her the death stare. And she kept looking at him and so like that, making things in his head. He said, I know what I saw. You go tell me. I was like, oh my God.
Now hold on. I have to beg to differ. I agree with him on that part. Now, I don't agree with Sean on most things, because that Joker looked like he would be on the episode of Snaps. But I definitely agree that he did put his hand on the small of your back.
Yeah, he
and
did put his hand
there.
on the back. So, he did.
So
maybe
she also
did it. It's like that. But I don't think that was a big deal for me.
I think it's a big deal when you know somebody is already emotionally immature, emotionally unstable, and he lacks emotional intelligence. So you telling him that what he saw he didn't see is a problem. She could have just said, she could just, like, he just put his hand on my back to walk me out of the thing. It wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't as whatever you're trying to make it seem. Would have been a better response, instead of trying to tell somebody that what they seen they didn't see. Though to me that is the problem.
It did happen. It
Correct.
did happen.
So,
but at the same time, he was going overboard to me.
Oh yeah.
It was.
But you also have to think that when you tell when a crazy person is right, you can't discredit when they are right,
because it's dangerous waters.
It pushes them even further.
Yes.
So as much as I say, yeah, he's emotionally unstable, and his maturity level is on 7, and I know his frat lit his butt up when they watched this show, because the way he was acting, baby, I was like,
yes. And he has he's emotional manipulator. I think it is, because she said she walks on eggshells sometimes dealing with him. And that insecurities he has about the not making him much it plays on his insecurity. Even though she's not making it about her, she's not downplaying him as an entertainer. She's okay with that. It's on his head. And the fact that it won't be his father, I said, if you act up, you gonna be your father if he's just so much into not being him. So calm down, Sean, because you got a good one. I guess he know that Swan is a good catch, and he made me feel like, why she did it with me, because I'm not making much money or something. She didn't care about that. She wants your love, and you giving the love, but at the same time, you gotta calm down a little bit, because that emotional abuse that you giving her or some way, type of form, could turn to physical, and I don't want that gonna happen. So maybe you gotta give you some more help, because that was scary. The way how you look at her, I felt that when I was sitting there. I said, "Oh my gosh, good one, girl," because it came through his pores, his energy.
Girl, when he was talking about her date at the elimination and how she wasn't gonna pick him, I was like,
oh, she don't like to do with beer. She don't like doing with muscles. I said, you got muscles right there, so she don't like you.
I was like, he is like, his emotional intelligence is on like a 4. Like, he is not all there at all. He's not. And the fact that he just like manipulates her with his emotions and how like he's emotionally unstable, because he went from like a 2 to like a 12 in like the blink of an eye. And his date was trying to keep him engaged. She was trying to keep him talking. And I was like, yo, both are entertainers. You're talking about how she doesn't understand the entertainer lifestyle. And this person is also an entertainer. She's a singer. She understands your lifestyle. And you can't even get past that. Like, you can't get past the conversation because you too busy staring at her about taking a shot. I was like, this joker right here is bad crazy. I was like, oh, I'm gonna say this. When we first was reviewing the show, and we were like, oh, their relationship seem fine. Like, money is not that big of a deal. He just needs to figure out his insecurities. Now, as this joker is starting to unravel, I see why she brought his ass on this show. Because
what's funny is that he's holding back on the wedding, not her. She wants to get married. He's holding out. So now it's a good blessing that he's holding out, because now we're seeing what the hell is going on. I said, "Good, don't get married with him that quickly, girl. You gotta calm down." Oh no.
Now we better understand what it is. Because at first, when they had first came on, we was like, because me and you had a conversation. We was like, why are they even here? Like, he makes more money. Like, oh my God, this isn't that big of a deal. Whatever. Da 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 da. But now, as this joker is starting to unravel, I'm like, well, maybe, maybe this is a much bigger deal than we thought it was, because this joker is just like a ticking time bomb. He is like, tick, 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 tick,
about to boom
and we
quick.
like, girl, be careful, girl. Surround the girl, be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful, girl.
We can't save you.
And I was like, and as much as I wanted to think that that the other couples was gonna be our biggest problem, it looked like he is our biggest problem.
Yes, he is.
Alexis and Darian, them two just need to go ahead and call it a quit. Like, y'all just need to, like, I normally am not a proponent for people just leaving their relationship unless it's DV involved. Outside of that, I'm normally like, whatever, do what you want, love who you love. I don't really care. But that right there just seems very unhealthy, codependent, manipulative. Like, something about her just seems sad, and like she's living in the past, 14 years ago, and like, did she leave basketball for him? Is that what happened? Like, what? I don't understand. Something about her seems very depressed. Like, and she keeps living in the past and asking people, do you know him? And I'm like,
yes.
And all you do is talk about him on your date. And I'm like,
Child, you get.
And I think Darian used to date Kai in the past or something, because
For real.
the way them two acting.
For real.
I was like, Darian, you didn't tap that before a long time ago, and she just want that old thing back? Because that's how she acting. She acting like she want that old thing back, and you acting like you want to give it to her.
Uh-huh. Sure, that's what I was saying. Child. But that was a little snippet of put a wing on it. And yeah, that was it for y'all. I appreciate everyone who's stopping by. It's good. It gives us some time. I give me a chance to watch the Johnson Cabaret, and also, if I can, watch a little bit of
Do it like it's my BJ.
Yes.
Do it like it's my BJ, baby.
Yes, the finale. And Auntie Mo will talk about the show tonight. 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. So catch us tonight on that. We will do a live review of that finale. I don't know who the 4 girls should go pick, if anything. Danielle P snapping off in Linus Natural. I was like, girl, what happened, girl? On the last day? You gonna miss your chance.
Do it like it's my BJ. Do it like it's my BJ, baby.
Yeah.
Listen, as stupid as this song is, and every time something happens, like, do it like it's my BJ. Do it like it's my BJ. I was like,
it's catchy, right? Do it like my BJ, baby.
I know, it's so stupid. But I promise you, it's like I can't get it out of my head. I was like,
yes, it's catchy.
Why did I watch this show?
So stay tuned for. Oh yes, if y'all like True Crime, it's coming out this Tuesday. Watch that True Life Crime on MTV. I like that type of shows. I won't review it, but I like to watch it because it gives me some entertainment. And it's to watch some real life scenarios that happen that's never been solved. So we need to see what's going on, or have been solved. There's been details that have never been brought out. So watch that. Catch my review of MTV Catfish. Catch my encore review. Also, this week is, oh my gosh, it'll be another week. I'm going to do a review of Put a Ring on It, Love and MAFS Huntsville, and Family Fiance. And I might premiere that on Sunday before Mrs. Social Corner. Premieres is different from scheduled release. Premiere is that we all watch it together and we make comments of the review on a comment section. That's premiere. So I'll probably do that before we do Mrs. Social Corner. So we interact with some of the reviews I have. I don't know if I'm going to do all 3. It might be a lot. But I will do premieres of those episodes probably like around 2 or 3 o'clock. So it'll be way before my Mr. Social Corner on Sunday. Potomac review, y'all will get that tomorrow because I gotta watch that tonight. And I didn't want to do a live premiere tomorrow, but I will be celebrating one of my friend's birthday, so we will be out tomorrow. So that y'all, thank you, y'all.
I missed the Potomac.
Huh?
I'm so happy I missed the Potomac talk.
You missed that. Yeah, so tonight y'all will get that. Stay tuned for Saturday for the premiere of Family Fiance, Love and MAFS Huntsville, because we will talk about that, y'all. So make sure y'all come and watch the premiere review on with me, because I got to record it when I come home on Saturday night and upload it, put it up, and put it as a premiere. And that's it. Any other couple shows y'all like me to watch or something like that, please support and let me know. Follow my Instagram, because sometimes I talk on Instagram and then I won't be, that's not on live. So crash on Instagram. It's Mr. Glone. It's clicking on this throughout the review. And I sure y'all catch me tonight on Timo's channel. And let me see. Let me put her channel down. So if y'all want to join it, we can. Let me see. Ooh. You didn't put your link up yet, Timo, yet?
Do it like it's my BJ. I can't. Stupid song.
All right, let me put some link. Oh, that Monique meltdown. I don't know. People is grimy. How they gonna say she killed her own bird? That's messed up. They said she killed her own bird. I said no, that is it. So ready to see the poor Monique. Yes. So eating crab legs. Oh, I'm like, because I'm about to go get something to eat now. That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to go get something to eat. And enjoy the food. Yes, I'm gonna watch Cabaret and watch us in the premiere tonight. Let's join the Kiki and have a good time. Potomac, if anything, I might go on Instagram and might talk about that. And I will do a review on it, but I might talk about it on Instagram Live. Y'all catch me in that. Just catch me and we just talk Kiki about the show. If anything. All right. Talk to y'all later, y'all. Peace out. I love every one of y'all. CM, JW, Brandy, Auntie Momo. It's the third death at the lake house. Yes. Do like my baby. Hey. It's me. Ah, yes.
My baby. My baby, baby.
All right, let's try out with this. Do it, all right. See y'all. Catch me on Instagram tonight. If I talk about Potomac, y'all catch me. I'll just go live randomly. So it's going to come up. Everything. But I will do the panel and maybe talk about Potomac later on tonight. So let's have a kiki, y'all. Sure. Yep. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate everyone. I appreciate the support. I see y'all tonight later on our panel, Auntie Momo channel. I shared it. And catch me on Instagram tonight as we talk about Potomac. Whatever y'all want, no matter how what time we get. It depends what time I get or fish it. If not, y'all catch a replay of Potomac and everything. So, peace out. Oh, did I end the podcast? I thought I ended it. I'm still rolling. I'm like a mannequin right now, y'all.